What's going on, guys? This podcast is brought to you by AG1 by Athletic Greens. And I want to tell you the reason I started using them is because I did not want to take all the pills in the morning, all the vitamins and minerals. I just wanted something I could get down easily, get my vitamins and minerals in, get my pre and probiotics in, help with my immune system, and help with my digestive system. And this is what they sent me. So I looked into AG1 by Athletic Greens. They sent me this shaker cup and this canister. Actually tastes really good. It tastes like a chocolate kind of berry flavor. So that's very good. And I don't have to take all the pills every morning anymore. So if you go to the website, you check it out, it kind of gives you a full rundown of what is so great about it, right? And you scroll down from the top, go to athleticgreens.com/RBP and scroll down, and you get the full breakdown of why it's so good and what it can do for you. Digestive support, immunity support, pre-probiotics, as I said, vitamins and minerals, all this great stuff. And it's all just in one drink that I use every single morning. You can use it all during the day. My rituals first thing in the morning seems to be making me feel good, gives me a little bit of energy. It makes me feel good that I got all my vitamins and minerals in. Guys, go to athleticgreens.com/RBP and you'll get 1 year free vitamin D, and you'll get 5 free travel packs of the AG1 by Athletic Greens. Check it out, guys. The link in the description below. athleticgreens.com/RBP. What's up, man?
What's up?
I smoked weed last night.
Nice.
I don't smoke weed.
Did you get real right fucked or what?
It was the greatest thing ever.
Really?
Yeah,
You should start smoking weed more often.
I figured out why it was so good.
Why?
Paulie got me a pen.
Okay.
And it was a CBD pen.
Okay.
But even in the CBD pens, they got to put like 1% THC.
Oh, so it's very minimal THC.
That's all I need. It's perfect.
Did you feel high at all?
I got fucked up.
Really? I swear I could smoke that entire pen in one go and I wouldn't even feel that I smoked a thing.
Unless Paul was fucking with me and it was really a full weed.
He might have been just trying to get you to smoke, you know?
Yeah. But honestly, I don't think it was, because I never ever enjoy smoking weed. But I actually was like, this is fucking great. What's wrong with your camera? It's dirty?
I don't know.
You look fine.
Yeah.
Your face is dirty.
It's just my face.
Yeah. I'm gonna send one text just to make sure.
What, to Paul?
No.
I ate a couple edibles like 30 minutes ago, so we'll see how I feel in like 20 minutes.
Did you really?
Yeah, but not very much. Like I ate like 10 milligrams.
I had such a good time last night. I was like, I think I'm gonna smoke that pen on the podcast. But then I was like, nah. No, because I smoked it just before bed, so I only got 20 minutes out of it.
Yeah.
Before I passed out. But I remember feeling really good. So Paul's all excited though. He's like, I'm gonna convert you to being a stoner. I'm like, I don't know. We'll see.
Like here and there, sure, but don't be like a daily weed smoker, you know?
I don't think I ever will be. I'm just fucking around. Yeah. Anyway, what's going on? Are you going to the Arnold?
I'm not sure yet. Are you? Obviously.
Of course. I'm commentating.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Why aren't you going? We're all going to be there.
I don't know yet. I'm just waiting to hear from companies, you know, what their plans are.
Okay. Are you? Well, Raw and Revive aren't having a booth, are they?
No, but we don't really do booths at those kind of things, you know?
Yeah, that's what I figured. So are you? Who else are you? You're with Gym Reapers and
yeah, it's Gym Reapers that I think might be, but I'm not 100% sure. So
well, I hope you're there, because I
might just come either way. I mean,
yeah, because I don't think we're going to do a booth this year. We commentate,
so yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like, we considered it. We still might, but I don't think we're gonna. So
who are you commentating with?
Same team as last year. Me and Dennis and Janet.
You, Dennis and Janet.
Yeah. I think it was good last year. I never heard anything bad.
No, it was good. Very good.
You watched it?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Yeah. So I talked to Brian today. Brian is like the producer, for those of you who don't know. He said they're doing a very black background for prejudging.
Fuck.
Yeah, so
it only took Jay Cutler talking about it on his podcast to finally.
No, actually, I think it's all of us, because he said it was one of the things that I think it was
at least for prejudging.
Yeah, that's what the plan was. So good. I think I don't think it's a curtain. No, I think they're planning like just a black background. So we'll see. Yeah. We'll see how that looks. So I'm leaving in a week or so, and
Oh yeah, you're going to the Middle East.
to Dubai. Yeah, I don't want to go.
Why? Because you don't want to go get on a plane for that long, or what?
It's 17 fucking hours, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's a time to fucking smoke your pen.
It's not a bad idea. I can't.
No, like before you go, like right when you're in your car, like just about to get out at departures, you just fucking huff on that fucker and then get on the plane.
Wait, that's right. Yeah, because I'm flying out of Toronto.
Yeah.
So I can probably do that.
Or just take like 50 milligrams of edibles and you'll just be done for like 15 hours, you know?
I don't want to take the chance on a plane being all fucked up.
Yeah.
No,
you just need Xanax, you know.
Do you think I could scuba dive?
I mean, yeah, it depends how deep you're planning to go. I think you could though. Yeah. I mean, you learn in a pool, so I mean you'll know pretty quick.
Yeah, I've done it in a pool.
And you were fine.
But this was like 20 years ago and I was fine. They have this pool in Dubai. It's like
deep.
Huh?
It's a deep thing, eh?
Yeah, like imagine like they have like it's kind of like a broken down apartment building, but underwater, yeah. So you swim through it and all this shit. And I was like, I kind of want to do that. Summer's scared that I'm gonna die.
You get the fucking bends or something, you know, come up too fast.
I'm excited to do it though, man. I think that's fucking great.
I mean, yeah, you'll be fine.
And then I thought about doing
I'm sure they're pretty monitored with everything.
Well, they said they have like 5 professional scuba divers there. So, you know, they have somebody watching you.
Yeah.
And then I thought about doing a desert safari too.
Yeah. Seems like something you'd do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I thought desert safari in a 4-wheeler or a dune buggy of some sort.
It's right up your alley.
Why, you wouldn't do it? What do you mean it's up my alley? What does that mean?
Just like you're like the drive fast kind of guy wherever we go. Everything I've done with you has been revolving around vehicles. You know?
That's true. Well, the only other thing was that you can rent an exotic car there, like almost any car, but they're like $1,000 a day.
How long are you there for?
7 days.
Okay, well, you wouldn't rent the whole time, but
no, I thought I would just rent it one day and like drive to Dubai and then drive back, kind of thing. Just kind of check out, because Dubai is like an hour and a half.
What would you rent? What do you want?
Ferrari SF90. You know what that is?
Kind of, yeah. I have an idea in my head. Yeah,
it's fucking beautiful. Anyway, but I've heard horror stories about like getting broken down supercars.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, I'm kind of hesitant. I'm like, maybe I should.
Fucking middle of the freeway, like between
the middle of the desert. Middle of the
desert. Like fuck. No cell phone reception.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to.
There we go.
Holy shit! Look at this guy.
Look at this guy.
What's going on? Look at this. Look at this.
You can't be on Bro Chat. You're too squeaky clean.
Well, technically, you've got 1 minute until the money clears into the bank account. Otherwise, I'm fucking off. What's going on, Ian?
What's up, man? How you doing?
How are you, mate? I wish I got to see you at the Olympia.
Yeah. No, I didn't really see anybody, to be honest. I mean, I was in Olympia mode, you know?
Listen, if anybody gets it, it's me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tyus. And my gym was a fucking zoo. And I just gathered that's one of the reasons why you kind of...
Yeah, we just stayed out like in a quiet area and just kind of did our thing because there was a couple of us, so we just did our thing, you know?
That's what I used to do when I came into town. Yeah. In fact, when I was training for the Olympia week, I would go to City and I would train 6:30, 7 a.m.
Yeah.
It was dead. It was
great.
Some
there's some bass, like, I don't know if it's like you moving around or it's just the bass from your voice, but I can hear like some.
I can't hear it.
You can't hear it?
No.
Say
no
something.
Way. Hello. Are we recording?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is how Bro Chat works. We don't cut anything.
No, but I had my full setup. My producer just came in on his day off to help me set up with the mic and stuff. But if there's a low key buzz, I'll have him come back and find out what's going on.
No, you sound good now. You sound good.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
I think you were just excited because you ran back from the bathroom. You were breathing heavy.
That's true. It's good to be on. Thank you for the invite.
This is a little bit low brow for Flex Lewis though.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. I don't know if you can. We have some nasty questions for you.
He's a real Welshman. He can take it.
Yeah.
Ian knows. As Canadians and Welsh guys have some some resemblance in some.
And
You know.
grittiness.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you.
What?
I am coming off a weekend of high motivation, and I've adopted a lot of new kind of methodologies in my day to day.
Oh wait, is this from that? Is this from the talk, the seminar thing you were doing? Is that where
Yeah.
you're at? Okay, go on. Say what you're saying. I'm gonna go to your Instagram. Just show people. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I've just been doing some some things outside of the sport, which kind of that's my new focus. Just a lot of speaking engagements and stuff, and I got the chance to meet some people at some high level, speakers that I've really watched for quite some time, and yeah, not the yawn, but I'm really enjoying it. To be truthfully honest with you, it's a new world that I'm getting into, and I meet some incredible people, but what's happened is I'm now joining the 4 a.m. club, waking up in the morning at 4 a.m. Yeah, well, I'm a night owl, and I've been going to bed like a 1, 2, and then I get up at 6:30 with a baby and get everybody out to dressed and out to school, and then I get to the gym, and I start my day at 8:30 here at the gym in the office.
Yeah.
With all my meetings and everything else. But now I've gained that 4 hours back, and mate, to be honest, that mindset.
Okay, but
at
wait
10 in the morning.
Wait a minute. I had to push back on this 4 a.m. club shit.
I was there, man. I was there.
Wait a minute.
I was there.
Wait a minute. So you gained 4 hours in the morning, but you lost 4 hours at night. You just got to go to bed earlier.
Yeah, but also think about this, right? So I was going to bed at 1 o'clock, and yes, I get that silence. I get the house is quiet, the baby's asleep, Ali's asleep. I get the chance to do a lot of work.
Yeah.
But I can also procrastinate.
Yes.
At that time in the morning, you get up, I do my cardio, I'm emailing, I've got, some coffee in me, and man, I'm flying, I'm productive, I get a lot of shit done. And by the time that I get to the gym at 8 o'clock, I've already done
all your
the lump of
emails.
shit.
And all yeah.
Yeah, so it's tough though. I mean, to be a competitive athlete, like, and do this, they wouldn't work. Like,
did you find getting into that groove initially was hard?
I just started a mate.
That's what
next week.
But like the first day you get up at 4:30, you're like, fuck my life, like. Yeah.
I've got certain things that I hit on me. I got certain things that I do anyway when I'm trying to get up early, Ian. So like if I'm catching a very early flight, I'll set 2 alarms. The first one is to just knock me out of that deep REM if I'm in it, with that deep sleep. And then the second one is, okay, get the fuck out of bed.
I do the same. Yeah.
The third one is, if you're not in the truck by this time, you ain't gonna make your flight.
Yeah, you're fucked. Yeah.
How many days have you been doing this 4 a.m. shit now?
Since I got back Monday.
So like 3 days, 2 days?
3 days.
You're not part of the 4 a.m. club yet. You gotta fucking do the shit for like a month at least.
I mean, I've been
eyes,
0
bro.
of those. So
No, I've sort of adjusted my schedule last week to get up around about 5. So it started happening.
Let me ask you if you guys have ever done this. You try and start something new like that, and you might do it for a little while, but eventually you kind of revert back to your old pattern.
yeah.
Does that happen to you guys?
Well, what happens to me is during prep, like in prep, as I get hungrier, my day will shift earlier. And like you'll start like, the off season, you're like eating a lot, like you're going to bed late, like your day's kind of shifted later.
Yeah.
And then you get into prep, you're hungrier, you're eating your meals closer together, you're going to bed at like 10 p.m. and getting up at like 5, 6 doing cardio. And then I try and maintain that after the show. I'm like, I want to keep getting up early because most of I'm like, I'm going to keep getting up early, keep getting my cardio nice and early, get the day going. It might it's like a week that's like 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, and you're like back at 9:30 and you're like, well, I'm back where I fucking was, I'm up late.
That's what I think is going to happen to Flex. I have a feeling.
I tell you why.
All right.
I've got a 7-month-old, so he is now in a sleeping pattern. So with prep, yes, with Ian, when you're in prep, and I'm sure you'll attest to this, Fuad, you get into all these, like, I can't wait till the off season. I'm going to continue this. I'm going to eat, even to the point of saying, I'm going to continue eating this. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to fuck. And then as soon as fucking off season.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with this, Fuad, He goes to bed around about 6 p.m. and then you'll wake up maybe about midnight and stir. And the reason why I'm tired, yesterday I had no issue. The day before that, I had no issue. I woke up, and the worst thing that you can wake up to if you have a dog in the room, fucking shit in the fucking bed.
Oh, in the bed?
Like, you gotta be. No, my dogs don't sleep in my bed. No. But one of the dogs has got a fucking bad stomach. So I was like, he was fatting like hell before bed, and I was like, you gotta be kidding. This is bro chat. So you talk about me and low, bro. Let's go there. Diarrhea all over the fucking place.
Wait a minute. You love your dogs. You don't let your dog sleep in the bed?
Never.
Ian?
Not anymore. We don't. We did for years though. Yeah.
My dog sleeps in my bed.
Yeah. I start thinking about, okay, his dog paws have been in dog shit outside.
Yeah, it's fine. I wash my sheets.
I don't actually care. Melissa was really the one that was like, this is pretty gross. I don't want them sleeping in here. Like, it's too fucking hot. Like, get these fuckers out. Especially because like we have 3 small dogs. So like if one's sleeping, all 3 are fucking sleeping in the bed.
That's too much.
Yeah. And you're
so
also
Go ahead.
No, sorry, bro. You were talking.
So we just have 3 dog beds at the base of our bed. And they just, when I come in, I'm the last one to come in. I'll just be like, in your beds, and they all kind of do their little thing and go to bed.
Yeah.
You're also in Florida too, mate. So that heat is unforgiving, and you're like, I don't need any extra heat in this bed.
Yeah.
Ours comes to the bed. We fall asleep, and then he gets out. So I'm like, that's fine.
Okay.
It doesn't bother me. He's not there.
Where does he sleep after that? Just on the floor?
He's got his own dog bed.
Okay, in your bedroom.
Yeah, like next to our bed.
Yeah.
So your dogs.
Same.
How many dogs do you have, Flex?
I have two. I used to have at one point in time 11.
You had that's right. Were you breeding pit bulls?
I was showing they're American bullies. Well, I say 11. They were pups. So like I didn't have like no puppy mill before Peter or Pera comes fucking knocking on my Instagram.
Yeah.
I bred. Remember that white female I had before?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
She was from she was my little baby. Well, I ended up breeding her, and I took her to the best male in bodybuilding, in bully world.
Yeah.
And we had 9 pups. So yeah, but I made sure everything. All these guys went to great homes. It took me a while, but and then also what happened, mate? The money increased tremendously.
What do you mean?
These dogs are
taking care of them? Taking care of them or selling them?
The cost. Yeah. The dogs are selling for 60 grand each.
Really?
So it brought a lot of the people you don't want to have, around you. So when I was in that world, I was like, well, I wouldn't hang out. I wouldn't even affiliate myself with any of most of these guys. And don't get me wrong, before I get blasted, online, I met some incredible people in that world. But it was kind of like it was my hobby to do, and nobody knew me. So I was showing the dogs, and nobody knew this until I kind of stopped, but I was showing the dogs. I was going to different dog shows, and what ended up happening was the first ever dog show, I took my dog out. He won everything, but I was walking the dog around, and these guys came up to me like, hey, because you might know my boys fucking yoked out. They were like, what's your dog eating? I was like, kibble.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the fuck's this fucking question? No, what's your dog eating, bro? I'm like, no, kibble, bro. Okay. And I'm like, Ali was the one that informed me later on. It was like, the rescue. Like,
like, what do you got your dog on?
Yeah, what's your dog on?
What's your dog cycle?
But I had to. The funny thing is, I had to give my dog to Ali because everybody was looking at me walking around the fucking show ring, not the dog.
Yeah. I was going to say though that's a nice thing about doing stuff. Ian, do you have something like that you do that's not where nobody recognizes you? You're not really...
when I like, especially in the winter, we've been snowboarding more. Like no one recognizes you there.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, for one, when you put on all your snow shit, I feel like you don't even look like that big. It's like it's just a ton of clothes.
Yeah.
And like you got goggles and shit on. Like no one can see who you are, anyways.
Is that something you've done, Ian, since you were young, snowboarding?
Yeah, so I did it a lot when I was young until I started bodybuilding, and then I got too scared to hurt myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped for a long time, and then I went a couple times with Melissa and like her family and Chris and stuff like that over the years. Like we did a couple trips like to ski hills here in Canada.
Yeah,
and then we just started going a little more this past winter. Yeah,
I see Chris is there right now, right?
Yeah, they're in Aspen right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
doing snowboarding. Yeah.
I think that's why I like motorcycles so much. I
Yeah.
put my fucking helmet on. I go out and ride. It's
Yeah.
my own. It's my own hobby. I'm not like online all the time, and I just do my own fucking thing.
Yeah.
Just disappear.
Oh, it's just the time away
Yes.
from all
Yeah.
that shit. Like, yeah.
Flex, are you gonna get another bike?
I don't think so. I'm a fucking idiot.
Two kids now. Can't trust yourself. Can't trust yourself.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, but-
That's it. I can't trust myself.
You
Yeah,
had
but
bikes? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, nobody know, Ian. My contracts specifically state
They also
no
have bikes.
border bikes. And listen, I got this bike the first day I had it. I was already fucking pulling wheelies. I stretched the bike out, which you know you can still pop a
Tell
wheelie.
him what you had. You had a Hayabusa, right?
Yeah, I had a boost.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I was an idiot on it.
Yeah.
You stretched it. You stretched out. You're still pulling wheelies.
It's difficult, but yeah, it's too hard to do. It's like why at that point in time? Because what I done, Ian, was I stretched the back end, so it's
Yeah.
like a what would it be?
Well, I can show him a
Like-
picture
like-
of it.
Yeah,
Like the big bikes, yeah.
kind of like drag racing stretched out.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a drag bike, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have my bike photo, Fuad?
No, I don't have your bike photo, but I can
Yeah.
show people what a stretched Hayabusa looks like.
Yeah, like these, yeah.
Well, not that obnoxiously stretched, but
I like this one. This one's like a little stretch.
yeah. Enough for me. I actually looked into doing a big stretch and putting a 300 tire on the back end of it, and then I drove my friends, and it's just it's horrible.
Yeah. What
It's
about?
horrible.
But wait a minute. That's on sport bikes. Do you actually enjoy riding, or do you enjoy the speed? Because what about just getting like a Harley? Because it's not really dangerous.
I've never
Never
rode.
liked-
I never rode. No, it's not the fact that I just never rode a Harley or a bike that I can like kick back and enjoy. They've all been crotch rockets and motocross bikes.
Next time I come to Vegas, me and you are going to go for a ride on like a big fat cruiser.
I love that.
I
Have
bet
you
you-
good? Go on, sorry.
No, I'm just saying. I bet you'll love it. It's like really. Me and Justin went. It was pretty relaxing. And then
What's up, man?
even when you
Love
like,
you.
even when you rip it, it's safe. Anyway, sorry. Hi, Justin. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Tell him. Would he like a? He's ridden sport bikes. Would you think he'd like a Harley?
I think you'd like a Harley, especially in your retirement phase of things.
Jesus. Fucking me and you are old now, Fuad. Me and you are old. We're retired bodybuilders. We
What
need
bikes
things
are
that...
behind you?
How old are you now, Flex?
39.
Oh fuck you! I didn't think you were that old. You're so. You're,
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck you mean you didn't think I was that old?
I didn't think you. I thought you were like 35.
What?
Yeah,
Bro, look
I'm
at this.
almost
Not a
fucking
fucking,
35, man. Are you crazy?
dude. It just looks
not a
like
gray hair.
There's no gray in there, man. It's fucking red.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, there is greys there, but the ginger fucking invades the greys, so it just like takes over.
Takes over, yeah.
Justin, you look smaller.
Too
This week. Did
powerful.
you start dieting? I'm not being.
Is this what you talk about? It's fucking horrible. Jesus Christ.
What do you mean? I'm just being honest. I'm like, he looks a little bit more
I ran out of GH. That's all.
okay.
He just deflated. It's just a little water off, you know?
just like this.
Yeah. Just like 6 pounds of water.
Oh my God.
What do you?
Well, you
weighing
both look big to me.
now? Oh,
No,
come on.
actually, Matt did pull down my food a little bit.
See, I could see. I get trained eye Flex. I can see these things.
You're
But
full
you
of
would-
shit. You just try to fucking shit on his
no.
face.
No, I swear to God, he looks slimmer.
What the fuck are these trigger words? Small, slimmer.
Slimmer.
Next thing he's going to say you look fucking healthy, Justin.
Yeah, that's what he said to me. He said to me when I came on. First thing he said before you were even on, Flex, he said, "You look healthy." I'm like, "Thanks."
Healthy, man. These are
Oh my God.
very nice. Healthy because your skin looks fresh.
Well, I'm very Botoxed up, so.
But that's just
You look good, Ian. You look good,
But you
man.
want to see this right now? One side of my forehead is settled more than the other. So when I raise my eyebrows, this side still wrinkles, but look at this.
it's only
Oh, wow.
It's only the other side's dead.
So when I raise it, it's look,
Yeah, you just have one angry side.
Wow.
and I'm raising it high. This is smooth, and this is like, brr.
Yeah, but even your eyebrow won't go up on the left side.
No,
Look at his
how much more.
face.
I'm
Look at
raising
his
it.
face.
I'm raising it as hard as I can.
Completely
Oh
paralyzed.
my God.
Flex,
See, look at
have
that
you ever,
difference.
Oh my God. I'm laughing like fuck over you.
Flex, have you ever gotten Botox?
I had something done a long time ago. It didn't last but a fucking few weeks because
No, it doesn't last
we
very long.
we metabolize it so fast.
Yeah, you really got to be doing it like every 3 months, like consistently over time. Like if you do it, it'll kind of accumulate and hold, and then you're fine. But if you like do it every 6 months or once a year with your size, you're literally just like erasing, like, you know what I mean?
Justin, is that hat khaki or gray?
It's khaki.
I didn't even know we had those.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
He's making them in China.
You text me about it to see what a black text or a.
Oh, that's right. I don't have one personally. That's why. I remember now. Okay.
Good.
Um,
Now you gotta
okay.
be self-conscious. Like I'm
Just sit up a little bit. Just sit up a little bit.
I'll just crop my body out.
Wow.
That's what I do when I'm feeling a little small. I just like go like this, you know.
I just
Yeah, just
just
like a little trap, and you'll be like, oh, he's still pretty big.
just
like,
stay like that. You'll be fine. Yeah, stay like that. Perfect.
I'm gonna take a photo, record you, since this is a historic moment.
like this.
There you go.
Oh, it makes
Oh my
Justin
god, look at this. I'm gonna zoom in on you guys. Oh my god, look at this. Fuad, you.
Wait, let me sit up a bit.
You gotta get the
I
traps
can't.
out,
I
bro.
can't.
You have the traps, dude. No neck.
Traps on.
No, it doesn't look good on me anymore. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I'm
My
cramping.
dad-
I'm cramping.
Yeah, I know. I am too, actually.
My delts are gone. Okay, because we have flex, we need to fill this thing anyway, but we have flex here, so we have to do it. I want to do some Arnold predictions.
Okay.
Flex,
Well,
Justin, Ian.
Okay.
All right, guys. Who wants to
Did
go
you do
first?
yours already? You did Samson, Ramy, Nick.
Mine here, yeah.
oh wow. Well, this is kind of putting me on the spot. I'm not even had a chance to even.
Well, you know who all the guys are.
Well, listen.
Yeah, bro. I don't even do any kind of. I never do this. I just
I know.
never do this.
Yeah, he stays out of the drama.
Okay.
Yeah, I stay out of it.
That's because Flex is too nice. But today, he's part of Bro Chat, so he's got to go full blast.
You know what's going to happen is I never do predictions, and this is going to be ripped and put on all the fucking Brazilian channels, all the other channels that's involved.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Precisely.
You're not
I'm
making
only-
any case for him answering this.
I'm only here for clickbait. That's what I'm here for, Fuad, right? Yeah, fuck.
I want to get the real Flex. This is the real. I want to get your real thoughts. No, we're not going to
All
cover.
right, I'll go first. I'll go ahead.
Okay,
Okay, thank you, Ian.
go
All
ahead,
right.
Ian.
Nick,
Yep.
Samson,
Yep.
Ramy,
Yep.
Andrew Rashawn. What are you thinking?
I
This
got
is the
Bo-
hardest. This is the hardest. two for me.
I got Bonac in fourth.
Man, Bonak's my homie, and I really like him. But I need to use the Olympia as data.
Let me
The
ask you
Olympia
this.
still counts. Most recent, most consistent counts.
Agreed, but let me ask you this. I think Bonac was too full at the Arnold.
Look, he's always better at the Arnold. You mean too full at the Olympia?
At the Olympia, sorry. If he shows up like he showed up at last year's Arnold, where do you think he places?
I mean, he could be as high as second. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, he could even win. I don't know. Look, I don't see anyone beating Nick. I think that's going to be a very fucking tall order.
I know the reason I put Bonac in fourth though, because I was like, if he shows up like last year's Arnold, he'll be fourth.
Yeah, and even Ramy and Samson could really flip flop, but I think Samson's hot right now. You know?
Yeah, and he looks better already.
Yeah, I mean that last thing I saw of his front, like the hardness difference, even from his quads and midsection, was significantly improved. Pull that one up.
Can I see that list? Oh, sorry, Ian. What were you going to say? I missed what you said.
Well, I
Go
just had to pull up Samson's recent video, but
Oh yeah, you do that first. Do that first. No problem.
All right, let's take a look.
It's like
here.
I
Let me hold that for a second. I'll take a photo of this. Yeah, I'll take a photo of it and I'll have a look.
So
Okay,
you can copy everyone's responses.
that's exactly what I'm doing. Why do you think I fucking passed on my tests in school? All right, let's
look at
look.
the hardness difference is different. You know,
the hardness in his stomach.
well, even
and
his quads. Like, look at his quads. Like,
Yeah.
go let it play.
Yeah, it's just a dryness that I haven't seen on him.
Yeah, it's just like a hardness to the skin. That's just he usually like the detail and cuts are still there, but they don't look as hard. You know.
Yeah.
And if this is 6-7 weeks out, then I mean that's pretty hopeful for me. I think
Yeah.
for him.
If
Like,
he can,
that's a really fucking good look, man.
if he can get that dryness that's on his stomach and legs in the
You can
back.
see like where his lats insert to his serratus and stuff there. Like there's
Yeah.
more like depth and detail in it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
he
he-
looks
if-
harder and leaner than he did at the.
If he
Yeah.
can get this
Yeah,
dryness,
this
from the-
already is a better look than the out to me.
it's getting there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if he gets it from the back, I think he wins. I'm
What are we
sorry.
out, guys? How many weeks out do we right now? 4?
5.
Five.
No. 5?
I thought it was five this weekend.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you might be right. Yeah.
Okay.
5 this coming week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're like 5.5 right now.
Yeah.
See,
Sorry.
this is already better condition, man. This is really good. See,
Yeah.
the only thing I think he's going to have trouble with is just that width and the arms and stuff from the back, you know?
Yeah.
Against Nick.
That's just where Nick is so fucking overpowering.
Yeah,
Nick's
but
lats are insert low. They're super wide. His arms are huge. His shoulders are huge.
I think if he's as dry from the back as he is from the front, that back thickness that Nick has won't be enough. The only thing I think Nick is really winning on, it's not that he doesn't have better body parts. I just think the condition is the primary thing.
I will agree with you there, but I think when you couple them all together, you know,
Yeah, say back, shoulders, arms, hamstrings, glutes. I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah.
I'd say Nick in the back shot is very dark.
Deadly. Yeah, deadly.
It would be great if we had some comparisons from anything posted recently, because that would really give my. I'm trying to give you my best.
Well, you
most
just saw
professional pick.
You just saw
Nick.
Lex, you're
Samson.
so-
I'm
so
gonna.
nervous.
Would you say?
You're so nervous.
I'm just trying to be professional because I'm going to get a lot of shit for this. So
No, you're not.
no.
All right. This is Nick.
I see Nick 2 days ago, and let me tell you something. The skin, I mean, the quality of skin is on him right now is so youthful, and
I've
even
noticed
like,
that with him a lot in his skin. It looks a lot better, a lot fresher lately.
yeah. And he's got such a young, vibrant look to him too, which is refreshing to see.
This looks different to me. He's doing something different here. It looks good.
Yeah,
He's doing something different with his legs here.
You know what it is? He's posing in my posing room.
Yeah. No, I think it's honestly, you know what I think it is? I think it's, I don't know if he was doing this before, but it looks like he's
stepping
just,
that leg forward a bit.
this foot forward is making this all look better.
Yeah,
You guys would know.
Sandwiching that hamstring up against the back leg a little bit, you know.
I couldn't imagine he wasn't doing that before, though.
See, that's,
I don't think so
go
either.
back
I
to that
just
back double.
1 second. Maybe it just didn't catch my eye, but it just looks different to me.
It looks very.
That back double is just crazy though, man.
I actually
fucking leg sweeps.
think like if you took Samson and Nick and put them next to each other, I think
Do you want to answer?
Nick has both back shots
Yeah.
and Nick has maybe both side shots too. I think Samson has them from the front.
I agree.
Maybe.
But-
Nick
but
most
that-
muscle, I think is very good as well.
Nick's most
Yeah. But then that's like, isn't that part of the problem with bodybuilding? Isn't that what Milos and Bob are really talking about? Is we're judging bodybuilding shows based on those 8 poses only, and not the rest of the physique as a full package.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what
understand
that's
you're
what
saying,
Milos and
that's
Bob are
kind of the
getting.
point. That's kind of the point on the 8 poses, though. You know.
But it's not the point, because you can have a physique that's not potentially as nice, but if it wins the majority of poses, it wins the show.
Well, let's say this
So
though.
I think what sorry, Justin, just 1 second. I think what
Yeah,
Milos,
give me an example of a physique that falls into that category. Like
Well,
someone that has a bad physique but is winning poses. Can you
all-
no, it's not a bad physique. What I'm trying to say is, they're not scoring the entire package as far as symmetry and aesthetics go.
Well,
right?
they are in the pose.
Only in those poses, though.
Listen,
So
Yes,
what? Are you
sorry.
saying we should
I
get more
think you
poses?
guys would agree. I think Phil beat Roden in.
Yes,
Yeah.
you froze, but
Pros,
yes,
but yes. Phil did beat Roden.
Get it out! Get it out!
He did beat Roden in most poses, but then he still
I think
lost.
Phil won.
Wait, go ahead,
Still
Justin.
lost.
You froze.
I think.
I think I'm still frozen.
No, you're good.
No, you're good now.
Yeah,
You're
you're
back.
good. You're good. You're
I
good.
would say Phil won the majority of the shots, if not all the shots, except for the ab and thigh, maybe.
And front double, but
Front double, yeah. And still lost.
yeah.
So there's a perfect comparison. If that means, and I mean, that would be a good comparison for Samson and Nick. That means if Samson is in shape, then he pulls a Roden.
No. Because Phil kind of did himself there a bit because of the stomach issues he was having at the time.
No. But we just said exactly what I'm saying. He just said Phil probably won the majority of the poses.
Yes, but
Roden
why he lost was because I think they were more penalizing him for his stomach control.
I think
Because he had the warning.
Nick's stomach control is fucking impeccable. You know?
no. I think what it was is the overall flow of the physique.
Yeah, I
Roden's
think-
was just better.
Yeah, overall flow of the physique because of the distended stomach.
Yeah, of course, but that's not.
But
They're
Nick
not.
does not have that. You know.
Hey
But-
guys, I want to go on.
Wait a minute. Nick doesn't have a distended stomach, But if we're talking about overall flow of a physique, you can't deny that Samson's flow is much nicer.
Much
Oh, I
better.
agree for sure. Yeah.
So that means what we're saying then is it's primarily a conditioning issue.
I mean, a large portion of it is conditioning, yes, but I think muscularity as well in certain shots, yes.
See, but
I
now
think
that
Nick
that
is
but
still
that's
significantly more muscular from the back end in the side shots as well.
Side shots, yeah.
but that's where I think Milos's argument about judging aesthetics a little bit more heavily will bring the sport back to what everybody wants to see.
Well, I think that's kind of what they made classic physique for, isn't it?
No, it's not. That doesn't mean we should just let open bodybuilding go to the shits.
No, I'm not saying that at all. I think that it should still be primary in there, but I think when you start increasing the weight of it, now you're basically just going into non-weight
shouldn't-
cap classic physique.
No, you shouldn't be saying, well, we have classic physique, so who cares about the aesthetics and open?
I would
well,
argue that
if-
we've seen some judging criteria lean towards more aesthetics.
Yeah, of course.
agree.
Guys that
I
were
agree.
bigger than let's say Raphael
Yeah.
Yeah.
outside the top 10 that arguably could have been.
Yeah,
but
no,
he's
listen,
better
I
thing.
think if you take bodybuilding from 2015 forward,
Okay,
it's
let me ask you a
definitely
question, though. Sorry to interrupt.
one second. It's definitely made a direction back towards smaller waists, more control of the
100%.
stomach, all of that. I
I
totally
agree.
get it. But
Yeah.
I still think it could go further. I still think
Okay, and where do you draw the line with weighing one over the other? Like, where are we weighing if someone's more conditioned and more muscular but less aesthetic versus someone who's more aesthetic with a little less muscularity and a little better, worse conditioning? Where do you
Well-
be like, okay, this is the tipping point, you know?
but it's kind of
Yeah.
like I'm sorry, Flex, go ahead.
No. I'm very interested to hear this. Obviously, I think everybody has their own version of this, and I'd like to hear Justin's as well as yours, Fuad.
I was just going to say it's kind of like classic. There is no defined data point. It's kind of like you just know this is a classic physique. Chris's physique.
And I think aesthetics and symmetry are weighted more heavily. And when you look at Chris, the aesthetics of his physique are completely unparalleled. And I think that's why he wins, you know?
Sure, I
think
agree.
there's other things in there because he is muscular, he's tall, but I mean, there's other things. And I think that's why I'm asking now, where do you have it that the aesthetics and the symmetry is being weighted more or higher on the list intangibles compared to the muscularity?
My personal opinion is the aesthetics of a physique should be the heaviest weight because otherwise we're going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and not stop worrying about the prettiness of a shape.
That helps me out, so I'm all for it.
I just think,
So,
and that's
what do
what
you
I'm.
think about like a physique like, Jay Cutler losing, winning Olympias, or Dorian beating guys that were way more aesthetic, even though he was harder. Are you saying that they shouldn't be winning in those cases?
I think if you took a Dorian Yates 2007, or sorry, 2007 or 2006, seven was his last. Yeah,
talking about-
sorry, 97. I'm sorry, 97.
97 is last year. Yeah.
97 Dorian Yates, I could totally see an argument for like a Kevin Levrone winning or a more aesthetic guy. He was, and that was my point, is that the shape that he had in 92, 93, 94 had
It's still
gone.
not even close to as good as Flex, though.
No, I know, but this is where you have to weigh it out. It had gone
This
so.
is literally my question: is where is the weight?
Well, this
Where
is
is the
what I'm saying.
scale tip?
But this is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. There is no data point. You look and you go, okay, this has now gone too far the wrong way, right? It's not like there's an actual. We're not going to get out a tape measure and be like, well, it's
No, I
pretty-
understand, but that
Yeah.
it's not quite tangible enough. So you're looking. I understand it's a subjective sport, but you're going to get too big of a variance here, and some judges are still going to have a big difference of opinion in that.
That's why we have 7 judges.
Okay, so that's fine then. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if the IFBB gets together and says, look, we need to have this silhouette needs to exist, then that's how it's judged. And you say you can get as big as you want, but if you don't have this silhouette, you're probably going to get marked down.
I also have, you brought up a question there. So, judges these days, obviously you have the test judges and stuff like this, and I don't want to go too much into this, but it does round off a point that can be made in this circumstance. If you have a judge that is so far off the other 6,
That's where they don't end up in that panel. Yeah.
it would be taken off. But then that's subjective to that person's belief of their ideal view, or maybe in their eyes, because subjective, they're following the guidelines set upon them, right? So there could be 2 athletes, apples and oranges, use the cliches in bodybuilding. One judge could see that person's as the victor. For example, like, you're taking back Flex Wheeler and Dorian Yates. Just say something like that, or whatever, apples and oranges there.
Yeah.
I think if he was judged to today's criteria, they would probably give Flex the nod.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of years ago, it'd be Dorian. So I've seen a shift in what they're looking for. And I truly believe, and this is my own preference, I truly believe guys like Chris in classic physique and, certain athletes in various divisions like the 212 potentially have changed that perception of the open class, only because the classic physique gets a lot of attention. Yes, Chris is the powerhouse and brings a lot of eyes to that. But then you see now where the sport is going, in my eyes, right? Open class bodybuilding will always be open class bodybuilding. That is going to be the pinnacle of the sport. But if you ask somebody who's just joining the gym what they want to look like, they want to be looking like.
They all want to look like Chris.
They're all going to say Chris.
But this is, but this is my point about what you're saying. So if you take the judges, right, and you say somebody's apples and oranges, but that's why we have 7, right? Because out of 7, you're probably going to get 3 or 4 guys that kind of agree.
Yeah, well, he's right, though, but this is the point of test judging, because they're obviously trying to lump together judges that don't have wild variabilities.
Yeah.
If you're doing test judging and every single judge, except for that new judge, had a guy in first, that person had been fucking 15th, so you're like, okay, you're a little far off what we're looking here to move up the ranks in bodybuilding. This is not the look we're looking for, and you don't use that judge, obviously. So I understand what Flex is saying, for sure.
Yeah, but then what happens then if you have a couple of judges where it's very close?
Yeah.
Like, does everybody have to agree?
No.
Does that make sense to you?
No, but yeah, I agree. Not everyone has to agree, but the variance can't be huge. Like, you can't
we're on the same page. Yes.
Like, you have to have the same top 3 or top 4 kind of in a, similar, maybe switched around. But like, you can't have guys that are 6, 7, 8 up in like second, third, and like the guy in first down in 5th, 6th,
Yeah.
So there needs to be some level of consistency, which I agree that does eliminate those wild variables. But all I was asking is where is the tipping point?
So
that for when they're talking about test judges, or when you're trying to get these people to push the sport, where is the tipping point? Like, where would Samson's condition need to be to then beat Nick with that level of conditioning and muscularity?
But the thing is, I'm not totally understanding what like metric you're looking for, because it's almost something you see. It's not like we can't measure it.
Not tangible.
No, but I'm saying, like, from Samson's conditioning at the Arnold, like, how much do you think he needs to be? 25% leaner, 10% leaner, like
at the Olympia, you mean?
Lighter?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, at the Olympia to the Arnold.
In my opinion, if Samson, and I don't know what percentage this would be, but if he got as lean from the back as he was from the front, that's a much different story.
But then does the level of muscularity look the same when the water and the fat is down a little bit?
Well, this is assuming he still looks as big. Yeah, I'm not saying like.
So you don't think Nick's slight more in muscularity? It's just that doesn't matter at that point. The scale's tipped.
Listen, I know people are going to be like, "Oh, he's your athlete. That's why you're saying this." But honest to God, when I saw him walk out next to Rami,
yes,
I was like,
I completely agree with you.
I was like, this guy is too big and too pretty.
Yeah,
like it's a guy that has the combination of the classic physique with all the fucking mass,
and he was rewarded for it with the top 6 his first Olympia. So I don't
So when you're asking me about metrics, then I say to myself, well, if he's too big and too pretty, the only thing missing is the fucking conditioning. So to me, if he nails down the conditioning, is able to keep that fullness, who's better than
I think.
And this is where I'm saying it's like
conditioning.
Justin, you got to move to the kitchen, brother.
No, my fucking shit's gonna. I know Jasmine's in there cooking and shit, so I just avoided it.
Say that.
But
again.
I'm just saying, I think what Ian is saying is, if he did nail that condition, what would he have to sacrifice in fullness and size? And then what does that look like next to Nick, who clearly isn't missing any size or fullness?
Listen, we've had this conversation many times. Might he lose some fullness and size if he's more shredded? Possibly. But I'm saying if we're playing the game of the same physique but harder.
Yes.
Hey, let me ask you a hypothetical now. Sorry, go ahead, Flex.
No, you're on the same subject. I was going to ask another question. Keep on the same subject.
I was just saying, where now you have at the Olympia stage, you have Samson, and now let's say next to Derek, and Derek is significantly more, conditioned through the glutes. Yeah. His aesthetics are good. His back and front double are, where shape is a predominant thing, especially in the front and back double. You know, his shape, his X frame in the front back double might even be better than Samson's. Now,
Yeah.
where does Samson's conditioning need to be, or where does he now pass someone like that?
Well, in someone like Derek, I would say this: Samson has better quads and a better chest,
I would agree.
but then Derek has a much better back.
Yes.
And so if he was in the same condition as Derek, then it's a trade-off. Then you got it's up to the judges, right? You're like, okay, this guy's better in these two body parts, this guy's better in this body part. What overall package looks better?
Yeah. What
Right.
were you gonna say, Flex?
I was going to say all the conversation has obviously been, and rightfully so, shifted to the names you've already mentioned. But we have a Mr. Olympia that I've noticed on across all platforms is not even talked about
Yeah.
as this. You
No.
know, so that to
Rami.
me is going to be the most
Rami.
exciting. That
Yeah.
to me is going to be what package does this bring? Does this guy bring as Mr. Olympia? And then additionally, one of the other guys I'm excited to see is Andrew Jack, because he's just changed his whole camp around, and he's literally gone to live in California. Obviously, he was doing all his camp out here in Vegas, and he's working with Chris. So that's going to be my red herring. And Big Ramy is going to be the what is this guy going to bring this time? Because obviously he feels the pressure, I'm sure. He has to make that drastic improvement because he knows if he doesn't win this Arnold Classic,
Yeah.
it's not looking good for the
Let me
Olympia.
ask you this, Flex. Are Ramy's weak points or structural issues that he's having with his back and triceps, are they too much, or can the fullness and peaking at the show make up for it?
Well, to me, it's all going to be a conditioning thing, right? The whole coming in full.
Yeah,
He
but
has to bring something dramatically different
But Ramy's
to me
condition,
personally.
Ramy's condition was pretty good. Like he was pretty hard. He just, to me, he wasn't full enough. So like he looked a little flat through the chest, and he was having posing issues. He was doing like 2 or 3 different types of poses for each pose. It kind of looked unsure of himself. So I'm
He
thinking,
didn't look confident.
no, he didn't have the confidence.
So the year Ramy won, I was backstage and he literally was so excited, which is, imagine now an athlete that you've kind of known over the last few years. He literally pulled me from where I was sitting. He's like, Flex, come with me. I was like, bro, is everything okay? And we went, backstage at the Orleans. There was like that kitchen area. And he fucking took me on this like labyrinth. He was like, come. And we were going, I was like, what the fuck's he doing? What's he want to do? We get to this kitchen and he peeled off and I was like, holy fucking shit. He did not look like that at this year's Olympia.
Yeah.
It wasn't the wow factor that I was expecting. And that was a conditioning thing. That was the difference between, and you could say, well, he was in conditioning. He wasn't in that hard stroke condition that I seen him.
His
in
glutes were in.
Yeah.
I agree. But no, I agree with you with Andrew especially. And I've said this from the day since I did the Olympia this year. When I saw that guy backstage, I was like, what in the motherfuck is this creature? Like when you see that guy in person, I don't think people understand what this guy looks like from 10 feet away. It's the most impressive physique I've seen from 10 feet in my entire life.
Can I show you
Wow,
guys?
that's a big statement, man.
When you see him backstage, like under the dim blue backstage light they had this year, and they're fucking oiling this guy up, and he's like 6'3", 300 pounds, chest is his abs are longer than my fucking dick. I'm like, holy shit, look at this fucking thing. I'd never seen anything like it.
Can I show you guys something?
I trained with a guy, and every time I seen him, he blew me and
crazy. And I think for him, he's the kind of guy that is right on the cusp if he gets that backside conditioning in. I think especially in the front shots, he's the best guy in some of those. That front double is ridiculous. Sorry, go ahead.
Before we go on to Andrew, I just want to continue the conversation about Ramy, only because I kind of understand what Flex is saying. Now, ignore the conditioning here. I just want to show you this. This is the physique I miss. See how the low sweep on his tricep? The waist is tighter. The quads don't have any divots or anything.
I mean, this is 10 years ago though. You can't.
No. I understand that, but I think this is what people are missing. This is kind of what people are missing is like.
I think this look here is attainable to get back. This 2016 Arnold, I think he can get that back. Or that's 2020. That year he can get back,
If he gets this back, I think he wins.
Yeah, maybe.
I disagree with you. Yeah.
Was that 14? That was at New York.
14 is new. This is a 2020 Arnold. I don't know what the other, but like that's just a bad shot. This was
that would win for sure.
Yeah. But I don't think he's going to end up looking like this. I just
what was this? What was that year?
This
Or
is
the one
one.
before. The
Uh,
one
See,
before
that's
that.
that's
that I
the
clicked on.
New York Pro look, which is crazy.
Yeah.
This one is
That,
20,
what was
20
that?
2014 as well.
Yeah.
This
There's
is my
deep separation
this is my favorite Rami.
in his
This
legs.
is
Yeah.
2014 New York.
Definitely.
It's
But this
crazy.
Isn't it crazy?
Go ahead.
Sorry, Ian, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was
Flex.
going to say, isn't it crazy that even you speak to Jay, and obviously I've interviewed Jay and knowing him on a personal level, he looks back on his older photos and he says a much downsized Jay Cutler was his favorite physique and favorite look.
My favorite was 2001 Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when he almost beat Ronnie, I was like, what the fuck? Who's
I think
that?
most people would
Yeah, I was
agree
there
with
for
that.
that.
Well, I mean,
I was
you-
there for that as a fan.
some of your best looks, Fuad, I think too, like, you know, your favorite, even though they weren't necessarily the most competitive, were some of your, you know, what, like 11, 13.
2008 is my favorite.
Yeah. Like some
Yeah.
of those looks, you know,
Yeah.
looked really good.
That was the year I beat Flex.
Fuad, pop up the
Sorry.
pop up your best look, so it's just so I can remember it.
He loves
Yeah, it
it.
was Tampa Pro,
Shut
right?
the fuck up, Justin.
What'd you say?
I was 198 pounds.
I'm joking, Flex. Jeez. You guys are so
You did
sensitive.
beat me. No, I'm not. You fuck.
Okay.
Where's Sestanino, by the way? Is he coming on?
No, do you want me to text him? I think
Yeah.
No, EB.
this is what 2000,
Ah, look at that. It's fucking shredded. horse.
2008. There's a
That's 2008.
yeah.
Why are me and you in that? look?
Bottom right, like that's a good look, man.
That's
That's
2000
fucking awesome.
This
That's
is my
Montreal?
that's my favorite.
Yeah.
look.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
This is not 2010 though. This is 2008 Houston Pro.
Hey,
Yeah,
see
like-
that
You need
middle
a little
photo of
more
you and I?
broad then, but like the rest is it just flows so nice, you know.
Yeah, look at
Yeah,
that.
it's really good.
Look at young Flex.
There you go.
Baby flex.
Did you guys do a show together? Is that what you
Yeah,
were
we
saying?
did, we did Tampa. We did Tampa together.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? Fuck, I forgot. Why didn't we talk about that on my podcast?
Look at
Fuck, I
this.
forgot
Ian.
about that.
Look at young Fuad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
Bro, you were a good-looking fucker. What happened?
Yeah, look at that hair.
I was on all the covers, Flex, and then I got.
I remember.
I should have
Then
stayed.
you- I did.
I should have stayed small.
I remember when I first started getting to know you on the boards. I remember, obviously, I forgot to mention this in the podcast too. You used to throw like nightclub events, didn't you?
No,
Didn't you do that at one point in time?
I did once. I did once for.
Don't
Actually,
downplay.
no.
were you-
I did once. It was one
yeah,
time.
right.
No, my
DJ Fuad.
Oh,
no, it was.
I
Actually a
remember
friend-
like
a
reading
friend-
it.
A friend of mine threw it for me. They when my first cover came out, they did like a cover release at a bar, and they threw like a party for me at this bar. They kind of shut it down, and it was just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I thought I read that. Well, obviously it was your fucking life. I'm not trying to make fucking
No, I
stories
probably
up here, but I
have
thought
a
you were
horrible
like.
memory. So
But I thought you were like a nightclub promoter and you used to put your own nights on. Wasn't that
no,
wasn't?
you're thinking of somebody else.
But that would make sense. I would believe
Yeah,
it
it
if
would.
that was true.
Yeah,
I feel like
You're
he's
If
covering it
I was
up.
like, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, that probably happened.
I feel like he's like, no.
I'm telling you, I read this somewhere. Unless he's putting fake shit out and he can't remember it, but
Especially
No, I-
that 2001 Fuad with that fucking spiky hair. That's straight out the club right there.
Oh, dude.
that's right, bro. That's
Yeah.
right. He just doesn't want someone to find out about this stuff. That's what it is. That's what
I've
it is.
had some drinks recently with Fuad that I feel like we would have went right to the nightclub afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Would have fit right in.
Okay,
Was
the
I
young-
with you that night too, Justin?
Yeah, I think you were.
Oh, you. That was a good night. That was
Tampa?
Yeah, I had a lot
yeah.
of fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You went home early though, Flex.
I had shit to do. That's why. Fuck me. I know when to tap out.
What Tampa Pro is this?
Listen, early was midnight.
Yeah.
Like,
I
that
don't.
was-
He's got kids.
Listen, yeah, thank you. Well, I had an early flight, but when the speeches started coming out, I was like, okay, it's time to tap out. You.
I missed what? Where, this was this year's Tampa Pro?
Yeah.
Or,
you were
Orlando
there.
or Tampa?
No, Tampa, right?
Tampa Pro.
No, you
Yes.
went to Tampa. Okay.
Yeah, I went
Yeah.
to Tampa.
What are you
Bro.
talking about? You were there. We watched the show together, Ian.
That was Orlando, man.
No, that was Tampa, dude.
No, it was Tampa. It was Kamal beat Akeem beat Kamal.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Orlando was Hassan won that.
Hassan
Wait,
was
That's right. Yeah, it was-
Ian,
we
you
had
were
a-
there?
I was there. Yeah, I wasn't out that night, but I came and I was there.
Yeah, why?
watching the show.
Yeah, what happened? Dude, we fucking raged, brother.
I don't
Ian,
know.
Ian doesn't like hanging out. Ian doesn't like hanging out with us.
You didn't
It's
invite
me. It's me. Every time I'm involved, I ask Ian to come to my gym.
No.
I ask Ian to come and hang out to me and drink.
Don't fucking make me feel bad. Come on.
Oh, I could make you feel a lot worse. Trust me. I'm just sprinkling.
That's just a start.
We
You
left.
you know, if you ask me to fucking do something fun, I'm coming to do it. You know.
We must have asked you. We must.
I'd love to see a drunk Ian.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I
I
feel
stayed
like
the night though. I think I drove back to Sunrise that night.
That's
Yeah.
why. Yeah.
We went to
Oh, he
lunch.
was
We all went to lunch that day.
yeah.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I just I stayed the Friday night so I could be there for prejudging. I watched the show and then I drove home.
I spent me and Ben spent so much fucking money that day,
Dude.
because we pre-drank at the hotel. It was supposed to be like 1 or 2 drinks, and then Flex, and then Flex showed up, and then Justice showed up, and we just
Next thing you know, we're doing Jaeger bombs at the fucking.
Ian, this is the thing. Oh, Ian's gone. But okay, I foolishly told the guys that it's in the 10 years I've been married, my wife has not even seen me drunk once at all. Not even like I'll get like a buzz and it goes straight away. But just saying this too, when I played rugby, I would get fucked up every single weekend, and then as soon as I start bodybuilding, it seems like I metabolize this stuff. So I'll get a little bit of a buzz. And again, I've been vacations, all inclusives, and my drink. So then Fuad was like, okay. Justin was like, okay.
Yeah, it was a personal challenge at that point.
Yeah. And I tell you one thing, there was a lot of fucking alcohol that was consumed. I'm not going to lie. Fuad was a menace. He kept on ordering. It's like that scene from Wolf of Wall Street. He was like, I want fucking this coming in every fucking 7 minutes. Me and Justin were like, yo, bro, okay.
I'm like trying to slide drinks. He's going, we'll take 3 whiskeys each.
And then I would cancel the order.
Yeah. And he's like, as soon as the 3 would land, he would say, bring 3 more. And be making us fucking.
because I knew it was going to take him like 20 minutes to get back. So I was like, well,
The guy was slow, but I think he was slow because Ben pulled him aside and was like, hey, dude.
It's
Ben,
good we don't
that's
drink
what it
together
was.
because I do the exact same thing. Like I'll be
Yeah.
like that. When I get drinking, I'll be like, just go. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
I'd love to see you fucking
Yeah,
hammered,
that's how it's
Ian.
done.
the Sunday after the Olympia, man, I was fucking. We went out for Phil Heath's birthday with like Hani and Chris and stuff like that to Excess.
Yeah.
And fuck, man, I just went in that night.
Oh shit! It was the same night. Oh no, it was the night after. That's right.
I just drank away my sorrows from that Olympia all in one go. Just fucking
get it out of there. Yeah.
yeah, just gave it. Yeah,
That's the healthiest way to do it, I've found.
I agree. Yeah, especially once you've been like doing all those prep drugs for all those weeks and your liver's
sure.
like, at its worst, then you should just
Perfect.
fucking kick her when she's down.
Yeah,
You know,
kick in the
Exactly.
balls. Yep.
yeah, just right in the
Black
fucking
out and
let's just give that kidney one more fuck you.
yeah.
That night was incredible, and Flex got drunk.
I didn't get what you're talking about.
Yeah, you did.
I was pretty impressed with how lucid he was at the end of that evening, to be honest.
Lucid.
Yes. Aware. Yeah.
Oh right, thank you.
You're
Justin.
still pretty bright-eyed.
You can
Yeah,
be
you were telling me that. You were like, I'm pretty impressed, and I was like, I remember that, and I was like, oh, thank you, mate. I thought it was.
Yeah, but you were
then it was
running
because
away.
of-
You were running away scared though. You were trying to escape.
Oh, there's no question anymore, and I'd be fucking worse. I have to retire undefeated.
And you know, poor Antoine is sitting there watching us just get fucking
Oh, yeah.
obliterated.
But you know what? That's mental willpower. Fair play to him. He was holding strong. This has nothing to do with the fucking Arnold Classic list, by the way, but
Cheers.
I enjoyed my night. I love Bro Chat.
That's
Bro
what it
Chat!
We're gonna do that again at the Arnold.
Yeah.
Oh, you going?
Yeah, are you going
I am. It's
Sunday
the first
night?
time in a couple of years.
Sunday night.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna be?
Doesn't everything shut down early though on the Arnold Classic on
Yeah,
them
fucking
weekends?
Columbus, man.
Yeah, I'm not going to a bar. Last year we rented out a room at a restaurant
Oh,
for just the team,
yeah.
and then Guy also tagged along,
Okay.
and we had a fucking blast. So
Oh yeah.
I want to do the same thing this year. So if you guys, we'll just get a close knit group, and we'll all
If I'm-
we'll go have a
if
good
I-
time.
If
Oh,
I'm
I gotta come
invited,
down.
if I'm invited, I take you up on that offer.
You're
No present.
definitely invited. Let me.
Thank you.
You're the VIP, brother.
Oh, thank you. I know about that, but does VIP mean pay for it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You pay for everything. Yep. Your credit
Very
card.
important payer.
Yes, there we go. Yeah,
You bring the party favors.
yeah.
You've never had to pay when you're with me. Don't fucking start.
Me, Fuad?
Yeah.
No, you're very good. We're actually battling it out. Who can pay? I appreciate that.
He just tries to hang on me on guest posing prices. That's all.
This motherfucker. I asked.
This is a good conversation because he's trying to talk me into guest posing. Ian, what are you getting paid?
Oh,
Oh my God!
Ian's asking
maybe I
me.
shouldn't tell you. If I tell you, you're going to get less than me. So it's
text
gonna be
me.
terrible for you.
Somebody text me and I'll tell you. Let me be the mediator here.
Okay, yeah.
All I'm
Can
telling
I-
you is, Ian's doing very, very well for a close friend. You know, usually if you're a close friend, you'd be like, you know what? I'll just do it. Don't worry about it.
Whoa. I did it for half the price that I'm doing a guest posing 4 weeks later, by the way.
I can't believe that you're getting the price that you're asking, the full price you're asking. And that's not that's not an insult. That's a lot of fucking money.
You've been out of the game too long, homie.
He's trying to pay you $100. isn't
Yeah.
he?
Don't ask me to be on
you-
this.
no,
Don't
he
ask me to be
didn't.
on this.
If you
I
only
feel
knew,
like
if you
he
only
led-
knew, Justin.
He led the witness. He was like, so what are people getting now? Shoots out a number. I'm like, oh, you just told me how much you want to pay. Because now any number I say is like over that. So what are people getting paid now? $1,000, which is not the number.
Oh, I did not
Yeah.
say that.
Wait, no, I'm not going to say the real number.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
saying, let's just use a round number of 1,000. What are people getting paid $1,000 now? I'm like, well, I'm getting paid fucking 15,000 for the one I'm doing. He's like, oh, that's way too much. You know?
That's crazy, brother.
That's
No.
insane. That's insane.
Not that I'm
man.
getting paid that much, not even close, but
Listen, I promise you guys, Ian's doing very well. And he's not,
Just not at your show. Just
no, he's not.
yeah, I wouldn't be doing well if I took your kind of fucking deal.
You would know. I
Oh my
want
gosh.
to say the number now, just so people, but I won't. But I want to say the number. just so people,
You can say it. to
Text
us,
me.
you can cut it out.
Text me, Fuad. Text me.
okay, I'm gonna text you. Let's see what.
Text them how much I'm getting paid for the other, and then how much. You're paying.
No. I just want to.
I want in on this because I need to know how to negotiate. I need to.
You can
negotiate.
group text if you want.
Okay.
You cheap bastard, Fuad.
What?
Thank you.
That's a wait, but that's a 7-time Mr. Olympia, and he's fucking with me.
I'm
Yeah,
joking.
but
That's for a friend. That's very good. That's very good for a friend.
Yeah, and I accepted that because that's fair.
Yes, you did say.
Oh, it's just, okay. Okay.
But this is what I would do. I would do it.
See?
I would do.
See,
I
Justin,
would.
that's
Yeah,
not
free.
that's not
Yeah,
pennies.
not bad.
I would do it. I would do it for free, but the fucker would know every day just how much I'm doing it for free for him.
Oh, I
so
know.
that.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I would just do it for free, and then I'd remind that friend
Yeah.
of mine.
Yeah,
Remind that every day.
Remember
It's
what
like,
I
hey,
did for you?
hey,
I'm
remember
all-
what I did for you?
I'm all
And
for
then
that. I'm all for it. Ian, take that deal. Do it for
Okay,
free.
so if I
No.
but you
I
get
get
That's
to
what
rub
I'm
it
saying.
over- I get to hold it over you forever.
yeah, you get to rub it in all the time, and I'll just be like, okay.
It doesn't
No,
do you any good.
listen, I popped the cherry there. I
Anybody-
don't really. That's not what I.
I'm-
Because now
I'm-
Ian's gonna be like, that fucking guy put me on the spot. That's
Oh,
not what I
I
said.
get paid. Fuck this
Sign
guy.
the fucking contract. Sign the contract before he changes his
Somebody's
mind.
doing plenty well. He can pay me that little bit of money.
Wait a minute. Time out.
Oh,
Yeah,
Fuad's
Fuad, you're
balling out,
rich.
bro.
Time out.
Fuad spent that in appetizers in fucking Tampa. Let me tell you.
Okay, time
True
out.
story.
Ian, tell the truth. You said your number, then you gave me a deal. I didn't really haggle. I was like, "Come on,"
No.
and you
All
said
you
no,
did
and I was
was-
like,
Yeah, you led it the conversation though because you threw out the number first. Before
"I didn't do that
said
on
it.
purpose. I just actually didn't know what like people were
That
charging."
was your bargaining tactic. So
No,
that where I say you're like that's
That's
crazy, you know.
Yeah.
I swear.
I've negotiated with Fuad. I know how he does it.
And by the way, the people that the guest posing I'm doing 4 weeks later is paying me exactly double what he texted you.
Good.
Very good.
Oh, you're
that's-
one of my best
listen.
friends. It should be.
Yeah, so that's
fucking
why I
happy.
gave you 50% off. That
That's
was good.
right. So we're
Yeah.
both happy.
Yeah.
Ian, I'm glad to see that, mate. Rack up these numbers, bro. You know your value. Go for it.
What are you gonna say, Justin?
Go for it.
Justin's frozen. See?
Oh,
His
sorry,
tongue-
Justin.
I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
back
I was
now.
gonna say you're gonna get a couple free tubs of EAAs.
Yeah,
Hostility.
I'll give you some shirts and shit. You'll be set up.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I'll do it for free just for merch. I'm just a brand
Yeah.
ambassador now. You
I'll
know?
give you the other.
Yeah, I'll promote your company.
Yeah. Use
Oh,
my code.
You guys have no idea how hard it is to be on this side of the fucking table.
No, I don't yet.
I'm telling you, man, it's a totally different fucking thing. It's like,
Oh, I'm there. I know. I'm there too.
Yeah,
I
I'm sure
know.
you have
It's tough.
I mean, Justin, you have employees too. You
Yeah,
kind
dude,
of know how it
trust
is.
me, I get it. I know.
Managing.
And I also know how it is to deal with a pain in the ass like me.
Managing. It's not just you. It's just managing personalities is almost more what business is
Absolutely.
than anything else.
Yeah.
Because you have to try and get the most out of everybody, but everybody responds to something different.
It's not a one size fits
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to approach everything differently.
So
Everyone
like, and me and Justin have talked about this. Fuad, like myself a year ago, was much worse at this than I am now because I used to just hit every nail with the same hammer.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
not
Sure.
it's not the right way to do it when you're in business. You have to every
Oh,
nail
Have to have tools,
everybody
man.
It's like
everybody
being
needs,
a good coach. You coach everyone differently, based off them and what makes them succeed,
yeah,
That's
but
a
the
good
difference-
analogy.
Yeah, but the difference in being a coach is people are more apt to listen to you because they've already paid for your knowledge,
Sure.
right? In this world,
Yes and no.
it's a give and take. So it's like
No, I'm not saying that from their perspective, from the client or athlete side. It's
getting the
same.
most out of the athlete. Yeah,
I'm saying
yeah.
getting the most out of the athlete. Being a coach and being a business owner has similarities.
Similarities, yeah, for sure.
Fuad, let me ask you a question because I love this subject. Is there something that you would, knowing now what you've learned, is there anything that you would do going into business that the viewers, even us guys, would be interested in finding out? Because obviously you've been able to scale your business incredibly, but doing something all over again, what would it be?
I'll tell you the two most valuable things that I did wrong because of my personality. I'm a very impulsive, if I want it now kind of person. And
Okay.
patience is like the biggest thing in this business anyway. I don't know about other businesses, but to me, having patience is like one of the most valuable things that I did not have in the first year.
And patience in regards to what? Like getting
Well,
athletes,
just getting-
spending
just-
money on orders, like what?
Literally, if you want the most general sense, just getting what you want.
Yeah.
Because as a bodybuilder, we think of things differently. If you want something, I eat a certain way, I take a certain drug, I train a certain way, and I get the result.
Sure.
When it comes to business, you don't
Unless
always.
it's calves. It's like
Yeah, then
Yeah.
you're fucked. Yeah.
And
But
as
no.
long as you're training optimally as well.
right. Exactly.
Okay.
Not too much volume.
The point is, you can't just get what you want in business, so you have
Yeah.
to have patience, right?
Yeah.
And then the second thing is, I'm a very emotional person, and you gotta try and avoid the emotion as much as possible when you're.
Yeah,
in
you need to
business.
be logical, not emotional. Yeah.
Yeah, which is
Dude,
very,
hey-
very tough, very tough for me.
Finding the ability to completely step back and remove yourself from situations and sleeping on things before you react. And I always found just picking your battles. I used to battle everything
Yeah, yeah.
because I felt like I had to. It was my job. I have to push back on every little thing that isn't going the way I want.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's not like that.
This
No,
is
need to
you.
have a
Wait,
little bit of
this
flexibility.
is you not pushing back on everything.
Listen, I'm not talking about our negotiation. Okay, I'm still figuring out how to not push back there.
Just joking. I'm just joking.
I know.
Yeah, you know
Justin-
what? Actually, now that I'm thinking of it, this is Justin's pro debut. He should be getting paid double what I'm getting paid.
Oh, really?
Fair. I think that's fair.
Yeah, like everyone's seeing me. I'm an old has-been at this point. I
Yeah,
just
dude.
came off a flop of an Olympia.
Ian,
Like,
Everyone's
that's-
clamoring to see me.
This is Justin's pro debut. He should be getting the fucking racks in there. You know?
Flex, you were going to
Is
say
this
something.
why you brought me on? Yeah, you brought me on for this fucking reason. I'm here to negotiate.
Mediating.
That's what.
No, Flex, you,
Mediating.
you were going to say something about business before they jumped in. What were you going to say?
I
You
think it
remember?
was, and again, yes, I was sent then. I'll say, Justin, how many employees do you have? Do you have a lot of employees?
At this point, 14, 15, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Between my gym, my dispensary, and then my farm. And it I have with the farm thing, I have a lot of seasonal workers. So sometimes I'll have 15
Got you.
guys just at my farm, but it's, for the 3 months of the summer.
What do you
Got you,
think?
got
What do
you,
you
got
think, Flex? When you asked about business, what do you think were either things that you would have changed, or just a couple like major points, like I said about patience and emotion? Like, is there something else you would add to that you learned was like very valuable?
This it's fucking deep. I mean, there's so
Go
much
ahead.
I've learned in this last year alone.
Give me the most, the one that stands out the most.
Well, I have to lead from the front, right? How can I expect all my employees to be doing certain things when I'm not? And I've always tried to lead from the front, but what I'm getting at is tell people sometimes they're appreciated, because even though they're on a page, they're on a they could be on
salary or paycheck.
per hour, and they could be, yes. But if somebody's doing a good job, think about this. And I never had the sort of the spectrum flipped on me until maybe 6 or 7 months ago. When you were, going through your first couple of jobs, how many times did the boss that you work for compliment you?
Yeah.
Not very much.
Was it often?
No.
If it was, though, how did that make you feel, right? So my point is, I'm not saying to go out of your way to start complimenting everywhere. If they're doing a shit job, they need to fucking know. But also, we're so fast to come down on people when they're not doing and performing. A compliment here or there would actually get the best of the workforce. And this is just one of many things. Also, for me now, as I'm constantly trying to self-improve myself, and I jumped on early prior to Justin jumping on, but I'm getting up earlier now, Justin. That's kind of my new thing. Getting up earlier, going to bed earlier.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing so much from the business aspect. It's just so much more I can do in my day.
What kind of early we talking? 4 a.m., 5 a.m.?
Yeah, that's my ultimate goal. Yeah. I've been getting up at like 5:30 for the last several weeks.
Yeah.
But now my goal is to get to that 4 a.m. Not because of, I'm fucking cool as fuck. It's just in the 4 a.m. range, because I gain so much time, because normally I just start when I get to the gym at 8 o'clock and my whole day kicks off at 8.
Yeah.
But
by 8
Ian, is everything okay?
Look
like he's fucking...
Huh?
Yeah, he's talking.
Ian said he was having a panic. Oh, okay.
I think Melissa left something in the oven that shouldn't have been in there so long, so I was just checking.
You look like panic mode. I was like, fuck, is he okay? Yeah.
Flex, let me ask you this. You said about showing appreciation where it's deserved, right?
Yeah.
So I try and do that, but the problem is,
Take him out for now, then.
I don't know.
There's some nuances to that I was going to touch on.
Well, one second. I want to hear that. The problem I run into with that is if I start caring too much and want to applaud good work, I inevitably get too involved emotionally.
Definitely take it out, though.
Because I'm like, now I care about what this person's doing. Okay, I want to pat them on the back. I want to tell them they're doing a great job. I want to and then I start almost blending the emotion and the friendship and the boss work ends up being blended.
That's definitely a personality trait of yours that I think can be tough.
I don't know how to do it, because if you care about your employees to a certain level, then you're going to be emotionally invested.
Definitely. Yeah.
It's not
like, you can't be entirely indifferent to the individual.
Like, I've gotten a lot of flack, like when it came to Nick leaving or Brett leaving or whatever. And I was like, oh, well, you can't be friends with your employees. And I'm like, you know what? You're probably right. But even if you hire somebody as employee, if they work for you long enough and you to talk about things and you're working together and that relationship starts to grow, you're inevitably going to become friends.
Yeah. Well, yes and no. It all depends on how you structure it. So yeah, for your regard, it's like myself and Rich Gaspari, right?
Yeah.
Rich, you being Rich, and I had the relationship with him. I mean, it was going to happen. We traveled the world together.
That's what I'm saying.
We went through a lot of hardship, good times and bad. He sponsored me for 7 years. Yeah. But then when it came to the business element of things, that's where he couldn't separate himself for the contracts and stuff like that. So I know that you're having the same issue, because you had the workhorse and you got paid a certain, monetary number when you were competing, and you know that.
Yeah.
And then when Rich was competing, he was getting paid. But I then was put to speak to an employee that they just hired. I had no relationship with. He wasn't there for the fucking 7 years that I done all this stuff. So that's where my relationship with that scenario, that guy basically told me to fuck off. I don't believe you have a opportunity other else. But and then there's something else I was going to add too.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
But what I've been able to do is, and learning from old mistakes, because again, we're all maturing, we're all learning, all the time. And then when even Ian, when Ian goes into the business element of things, this is something that he's going to pick up from listening to you guys as his friends. But there's certain staff that I have close friendships with. My general manager, I've known for 15 years, Justin Dees, incredible guy, love the guy to death. He's also my general manager. We're able to separate friendship and business. He also knows that I don't really have to go down that road because he's older than me, he's more mature than me, and I've hired him because of that. Now, if you're talking about a guy who's on the front desk that wants to be buddy with me, there is a from the get, I've not allowed myself to well, on the one regard is there's 2 employees that I have that and one has grown into the relationship with me, right? But he still understands that this is
there's a separation.
You know, yes, I'm struggling with my words here. This is the 4 a.m. kicking in. But then with my other businesses or my partnerships with the other business, you know, I have with Arsenal and everything else and all my other businesses, we're talking about just under 200 employees. Yeah. So my relationship with them is on site.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a partner. So for me, if I was to create that relationship with me, that's me going out of my way to create an issue for myself, right? Because then they have direct contact and then you build something, but you can also control the narrative. You're in a very unique spot where it's not, you know, if you had, for example, warehouse staff, they're packing and shipping, would you get close to them? You probably wouldn't, right?
No, you're 100% right. Your relationships are dependent on the how close you are, to that, how many interactions you have with that person. You know
and you mentioned Nick and Brett. The reason why, you know, you were so close to them because you're invested into them. You want to see the very best out of both of them guys. Or let's just take the names out of it. Just call Bob.
Whoever it is.
You've hired. Yes. Yeah. You've sponsored Bob, and you have you know, you want to see the best of this person. You start, you know, giving him messages at fucking 6 a.m. in the morning. Good luck with cardio, kick ass. At night, you can do this. He has a breakup with his girlfriend. You text him, say, hey, listen, this is just temporary. Whatever it is, you ultimately get close to that, and that's how it is. But if you are talking about a white collar job and this guy works in, you know, HR, you're going to talk to him as such, but doesn't mean to say that you dislike the guy. You know that you have to keep that element of boss employee. It's not because you're cold.
Yeah.
I think also when you're talking about athletes, these are people that lived a life that you have a lot of like similarity and understanding and relation to. Or like someone that like might be working the front desk in Flex's gym or packing boxes or working an HR job. These aren't necessarily bodybuilders that you feel like akin to, you know? Like there's obviously, you know, with Justin or like Nick or Brett or Samson or, you know, any of these guys, there's going to be that common bond that is bodybuilding, which is like all of us just sitting right here, you know? I mean, none of us would be talking if we weren't bodybuilding. So, you know, that's exactly what it is, right?
Well, I think it's a lot of what Flex said in the sense of, and you, Ian, but I mean, in a direct specific scenario between him and Rich. Because, for example, like me and Justin are close because we do the podcast together, but we're also close because we've traveled to expos. We went to Hunter's Gym and we rode motorcycles together. And then you slowly start to build a deeper friendship than just, well, you know,
weeks at a time in the same house. And, you know,
so you start to develop. So when people say, oh, you got to separate business and friendship, I'm like, on paper, you're 1000% right. But in reality, that becomes a little bit harder when you spend so much time with someone. And that's probably in Flex. What I was going to say before was that's probably why Rich put that person in place. Because if he was so close, maybe he put that person in place so that he could negotiate with you instead of him having to do it himself.
No question.
That wall. Yeah, and
I'll ask you this though, Flex.
Yes.
And excuse me if I cut out. My internet's terrible. So if you have a new employee that's working the front desk, how long do you let them be good at their job before you tell them they're doing well?
Good question.
Because listen,
I like that.
I've had this where somebody off the gate, first 2 weeks, month, they can fucking rock.
He froze.
I'm not going to tell them. I'm cutting out.
You're back. Go ahead. You're back. Go ahead.
I'm not going to applaud you. Okay. I'm not going to applaud someone for doing good on their first month of work.
Yeah.
And now it's not that you can't acknowledge it in some fashion, but I have found if I say, hey man, you're killing it, dude, I really appreciate it. That's when this starts happening.
I love that he said that. Go ahead.
No, yeah.
I
So
feel I agree 100%. And you know what I done? We had a couple of closer new hires to the Olympia. I let everybody go through Olympia week before I said anything. Let me tell you something. I really got to see how good my hires were, because we had a lot of people that came and wanted to get hired for the front. I have never in my life seen so many overly qualified people to work my front desk, but in like big bodybuilding fans that again, and the staff we have right now, it's not what is on paper and what you've gone to school for. It's just that energy. The front desk for me is the first relationship with a customer that comes through the door. The best analogy for me is, and I'm, excuse me, going all over the place, but the best analogy for me is if you go to Disneyland, everybody who works there is in incredibly good fucking energy, humor, and all of the above. You know, everybody's like, hi, welcome here. So the front desk for me is the first point of contact from somebody who has just jumped off a plane for 15 hours from the other side of the world, got their suitcases, or somebody who has been here the last couple of days. It's all the impressions made and the impressions left. So with that being said, I see what these guys done through the Olympia weekend. They were running on thin ice, you know? And that's when I said to my team after the fact, great job, guys. I took them all to the best restaurant in Vegas. I took them and I spent that Fouad money on the boys, because you know Fouad does. It's just a regular fucking Thursday night for Fouad. But for me, people who are very for people who really have to save hard and you know.
Flex, you have this. Okay, fuck, whatever. You're in a different fucking tax bracket than I am.
He gave you a compliment. Fouad, you are very generous, especially at the dinners when there's
incredible. Yes, but
generous with money I don't have.
So that's so I was just saying that I have certain people that I make sure that I give some positive reassurance to, and I let them know I appreciate them. But there is a fine line, because sometimes
it is a fine line, Justin.
Sometimes it's not my job to acknowledge when you're doing things right. Sometimes it's my job to acknowledge some shortcomings, and it can feel like from a employer standpoint that you only talk about the negative. So you have to balance that.
But Justin, that goes back to what we were saying about knowing your employee.
Yes, of course.
Because certain employees, if you come down on them too much, they shut down.
Yeah. Or if you hype them up too much. If you tell them,
they fuck off. Yeah.
Especially new ones.
This is back to my fucking coaching analogy now.
It is, yeah. I mean, it's like tough love. It's like my relationship with Neil. I never had "you look great," and I'm not just saying that right now, because when I'd send Neil my photos, he'd send me this fucking emoji con. And then I'd ask him, like, hey, he's like, he goes, we're on point. And then that would make me feel fucking incredible. But then when I had a compliment from him, Neil doesn't give a you're looking good, mate, kind of thing, because it's so easy to push by. I would have this, fucking hell, mate, you look fucking incredible. And I'm like, oh, wow.
That's how it is with Matt. It would just be like rinse and repeat. You're good. And then there'd be like the locker room speech where there was some grand acknowledgement of where you were at, and you knew it meant something, you know?
I think Matt is like the reincarnation of Neil.
Well, I think Matt works closely with Neil, and
I think he emulates.
He's taken a lot of the best attributes from Neil, and obviously Matt has morphed in his own style and brand, and
no doubt.
But anyways,
I don't
know what we were talking about.
I don't know, but
Arnold predictions.
Before we let Flex get out of doing this, we're going back to the sheet. Back to the sheet. Ian, you want to finish?
Yeah, I'm really stuck between Andrew and fucking Sean. I'm just gonna put Sean for now.
Yeah, we can change it as we go.
Sean, Andrew, Bonac, Justin, Akeem, Kamal, Patrick.
Okay. Justin or Flex, who wants to go?
I'll just jam it out real quick, because I know Flex is nervous.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Nick.
Yeah.
Rami. Samson, Sean.
Oops, what the fuck did I do there?
I'm gonna go Bonac, Andrew. Akeem, Justin, Kamal, Patrick.
Okay, Flex, you're up, brother.
Okay, do the last four I agree with, and this is what I'm working on.
For Justin's?
Yeah. It's like it. Hold on. Yeah, I think so.
What do I have for my last
I might
four?
change them.
Justin, Akeem, Kamal, Patrick. Okay. Well,
I would love to see Samson.
I was gonna say, poor Patrick, man. Don't watch the show.
I know. Sorry, dude.
Yeah. Someone
Apologies,
But
Patrick.
look at who's ahead of him. It's not.
there's only like 10 guys in the show. So I mean, if there was another 10, you wouldn't be last, you know.
Listen, I'd be at the very bottom of this list too. Oh well.
Let me see. So I think it's going to be Nick for the win. And this is where it gets tricky for me because I would love to say, because all these guys can turn up, right? So I'm going to say, as my friendships tight with
Trying
majority
to
of
be
these
so
guys.
PC here. This is awesome.
Right, your friendship.
The thing is, I'm
Because
not.
of the friendships.
Yes,
friendship-
you
your
got to
friendships
survive.
are-
You got to do.
They're about to disintegrate. Go ahead.
No, I am. No, I'm genuinely trying to do this as if this is the way I think of it. You know, I put money on fucking UFC fights, right?
Let's
and I
put
know
money on
these
it.
guys too.
Wait, let's put money on it.
So, oh, you know, I fucking.
You know what's fucked up? Ian,
I'll throw $100 on this.
we never got our money, Ian.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
We got
What
fucked.
money? What money?
You can add that into my guest posing. We'll be
What
right,
money?
right-
What money?
We'll
We
be right
made a
back to the
bet.
full price I asked for.
I don't remember what it was, but I think it was like $500, and we both.
Yeah, it was
were both
250 each.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute. If you don't remember the bet, I ain't paying shit.
Listen,
People, wait. People in the comments, someone will remember. They're smart enough. Tell us.
You
Tell
can't
us
use
what
the.
Fuado owes us money
You
for.
can't use them as your fucking.
Every single
fuck
person
that.
that remembers, comment it, and we'll fucking just fill this with that.
Hold on.
Whatever.
By the way, how did I end up coming on this podcast? Wasn't it a bet that I didn't even fucking end up losing?
the first
this time?
No, this time you asked me to. The first time you lost the bet.
No, I said to you, let's do a bet. And I said, I'll bet, we can bet whatever. This is what we do, viewers, for everybody who's watching. Me and Fuad have these little side bets on UFC and everything else. And I said, I would love to come on because, you know, I really appreciate the podcast. And I thought it was great to
that we
talk
did, that
about
we
the
did.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yes. And I thought it would be great to, you know, again, I'm fucking stalling, by the way.
We got really.
Let me,
deep, we got too deep in my podcast. It was too serious.
Let me knock this out, and I want to talk about the podcast with you because I like that side.
All right.
What the fuck happened? Oh,
We're gonna knock out these.
I'm,
four
I'm going to say, Rami, and then this is where it comes tricky for me. I'm going to say Andrew.
There you go.
And then it's going to be Samson.
And then you have
This is where it goes.
Sean and Bonac.
Bonac and Clary.
Yeah. This is where I go because I'd love to see Sean at the top fighting it out with Nick, but I don't know because this is what I'm looking at, right? It's the height with these guys. Sean on that stage could fucking dominate anything, but then when you've got mass like Nick and Rami, and you put Sean in the middle of this,
And then
especially
Andrew.
because Andrew and Samson are both like over 6'1". You know?
Yeah.
yes, and this is the thing. So I'm being a realist here. Obviously, are you trying to tell me
Yeah,
who the
stop
type
fucking leading the
Fuad is?
witness here. This is how we did it with my fucking pay too. He throws it out before. It's like, this is what you want. He's leading you to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's leading the witness. Let's say, Bonac Sean. If they judged, okay, let me just home in on Sean because Sean is the 212
hardest
king, right?
one, yeah.
He is exactly it. If they judge and they look at Sean and they kind of like put that fucking blinker on and they're judging Sean on that day, I mean, you look at him, he's fucking Ronnie Coleman in a fucking 212 size.
He'll be the best bodybuilder on the stage, pound for pound.
And I know Sean never misses. Him and Matt never miss. Never fucking miss. They fucking come in on point all the time. So it's a hard one for me to see somebody who I have vested interest in as a 212 champion. But I just think that he's kind of going to be lost with the height of what's there. You got Andrew, fucking Rami,
Samson.
Nick, them three alone, Samson.
Yeah.
And I'm also very excited to see. I obviously you guys are talking earlier, but just can you pop up that list, because I want to just quickly kind of give my thoughts on all the athletes, since we're a bodybuilding fucking podcast.
Yeah, go ahead.
We don't really do that. We don't really talk about bodybuilding much on here.
I noticed. No, it's great, guys. You guys are the king of. I tell Fuad all the time. Fuad is the king of podcasts. He's doing an amazing job. Nick, obviously, I see him here, so I can't wait to really see if Rami is able to bring a better look what Nick can look like. Rami can look like next to Nick. And then Andrew is my dark horse. Samson to me is a year, maybe 2 years. I kind of put Samson where Raphael is right now. 1 to 2 years of added muscle in the right areas, maturity.
Yeah.
And then you're talking about a completely different monster. I feel like Samson will be a threat in any fucking show he steps foot in the future. Yeah. Like as the conversation goes with Andrew right now, people talk about Andrew and his future. I think Samson needs to be added to that conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. For sure.
And then Bonac, I don't really know what kind of Bonac is going to turn up at the Arnold, which obviously he's a previous champion. And for me to even have Bonac in, what is it, fifth? And was it 2 years ago he won it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild, right? This is the crazy thing about the sport of bodybuilding, right? And just like UFC. 1 minute you're sitting on the throne and then you're not even being talked about. It's a beautiful, cruel sport.
I feel like I have to do this now because you were lost.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Well, yeah, you should really just have the pool of competitors below, not like adjacent to, you know?
Yeah, I know, but it's not.
Yeah. And obviously, Fuad.
What you just wrote up there.
Is this what you do for your fucking business spreadsheets, Fuad? This is confusing as fuck.
You wrote 6RD, bro.
Sixer.
There we
Have
go.
I know Ian could say yes to this, but has any of you met Patrick? I've never met Patrick.
Patrick Moore?
That's Patrick Moore.
Who'd you think it was?
Oh, I thought it was somebody else. I thought it was
that was the Patrick that did this Olympia.
Did you think
Yes.
it was Patrick Tour?
Yes.
Who'd you think it was?
Yeah. It's
No, I thought it was Patrick from the American that's living in Kuwait.
Yeah.
Who?
Hey,
I'm lost.
more importantly, Flex.
Patrick, he came 12th at this Olympia.
I had a question. Do you stand up when you wipe your butt?
Or do you stay seated, just tilt?
Or do you stay seated and just lean over and
You
wipe?
stay seated because you're a fucking clean male.
Let me just take a
don't fucking.
No. I'm just analyzing this.
We're not telling
You know, Patrick that placed 11th at the Olympia. Hey, Flex, just stand up when you're taking a fucking wiper.
This is the
I'm
beauty
bored
of our-
I'm bored of bodybuilding.
Yeah, me
Talk
too.
about wiping
Thank-
our butts here.
Thank you,
This
Justin.
is how my fucking ADHD works. So this is incredible for me. I'm on the board. Trust me.
Perfect.
It
Answer the
all
question.
depends.
Patrick
It all
Johnson.
depends.
No, it
Patrick
doesn't. No, it
Johnson.
does not. It does
It all
not.
depends. It all depends.
On
It
what?
all depends.
On what?
Well, if I'm in a fucking plane, I can't sit down and do that.
Okay,
There's
let's
no
say
fucking
you're
room.
let's say
At
you're at
home.
wait. Let's say you're at home. You have total privacy. You took a dump. You're not showering. You're just gonna wipe and get. What do you? How do you do it?
I like any brought up the not shower. He called me the other day. He calls me 2 days ago. Was that yesterday or two days ago?
I think it was 2 days ago.
I'm in the bathroom. Just
Yeah.
I think I just got out of the shower, ironically. And he calls me and he's like, "Hey," he's like, "I got a question for you." I'm like, "Okay." Well, I thought it was gonna be like something serious. If he's calling me, it's like usually something like semi-serious, you know. So then he's like, do you ever just take a shit and not wipe, just get in the shower? He's like, if you know you're gonna shower, after the shit, do you just not wipe and just get
Who
in the
does
shower?
that?
Ian does.
You do it, Ian. You do
too,
it.
motherfucker. Don't put this on me.
Who does that?
No, I do a cleanup, and let me tell you what. I might not be as thorough,
Thorough.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
but I'm cleaning for sure. I'm not just.
But what if you took a dump and you kind of know it's like a no wiper? You probably don't. You just jump in the shower.
How
Yeah,
do
but
know
you
it's a
would.
no
There we go.
course you-
How would you know it's a no wipe?
wait.
No.
But you got to do one
Wait.
test wipe.
Wait,
Have to
Thank you,
no,
Ian.
that's
Test
not
wipe.
true. That's not true.
Yes, it is. Oh,
no, it's
shut
not. Me and Paul had this discussion. He's like, "How do you know?" I'm like, "You can tell when you're shitting.
No,
if
wait.
it's a
I'll tell you
clean one
this.
or not."
I'll tell you this. You can tell if it's going to be extra messy,
Yeah.
but you can't tell the difference between normal and a ghost wipe.
Oh, I can. I totally can.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right,
you have the best
Thousand-
instincts out of anyone.
I
Shit.
have
How
so
how
many
confident
nerve
are
endings.
you?
I'm like
How co-
96%.
So you just sometimes just get up and go about your day, like
Never. No. If I'm
I'm
going,
good. I'm
no.
good. That one's good.
That's not what I said. What I
Yeah.
said. No, it's not what I said. If I'm going in the shower, if I can tell, I'm like, okay, I don't need. I'm just gonna go in the shower.
How confident are you
Why?
knowing you have a no wiper? How confident would you be?
I'm never confident enough to get up and go about my day. But if I'm going in
Okay.
the shower, then yeah, I'm like 95% sure. It's
Because
okay.
because I think the viewers need this to happen. If you're that confident, you do a single finger fucking wipe, just run it over the fucking rim and smell it, flick it.
It's good. Clean as a whistle.
Okay,
Right?
Flex,
Tell me,
you know what?
gentlemen.
Flex keeps getting out of these fucking things.
yeah, fuck this.
How do you take? How do you?
I'm
wipe?
talking about fucking running my finger
no.
on my fucking asshole.
I
How is
wanted
that
to-
getting out of it?
We're trying to
He
figure
says
out.
it.
if
He
you
says it
stand or
depends.
sit.
He's going.
Oh,
what?
it's a-
what time?
It's a
of year?
hybrid. It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid.
What the
So
fuck does that mean?
it means like I would give it a wipe and then I'd stand up and then I'd fucking give
Wait.
it another one on the way out.
No, the initial wipe is sitting.
Yeah.
Ah, see, that's
Yeah.
a smart man.
But if it's
Yeah.
a mess, you're gonna get up and then touch your toes. Bend over.
Oh man, do you know what? I've never really analyzed how I wipe my ass, guys. So I'll
listen.
tell you what, tomorrow morning I'll give you a fucking text and let you know.
Let me show you. I'm gonna poop. Pretend I'm pooping.
Okay.
Ooh, good.
Do you actually shit your pants then?
Yeah, I did. I grabbed toilet paper and then watch. I lean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
exactly.
wipe, and then
Yeah.
it's in the toilet. That's in the toilet.
Ian stands up,
Yeah,
Ian
stands
stands
up.
Ian walks across the room, gets in front of the mirror.
does a little dance.
Wait, I don't stand all the way up. Like,
But why would you do that? It's like
if
Yeah,
say
show
it's
it.
the toilet and I would go to like here.
Yeah. It's
No,
kind of like a hybrid. It's a hybrid wipe. I got my own
Like, I'm
hybrid
not like this.
wipe.
I don't one cheek. Like, there's never when I wipe, they're all both cheeks are off. It's not like I can just lift and wipe. I can
I
barely.
see, why not? Look at that.
I
Yeah,
can't
look.
even reach in properly.
You're reaching now.
Yeah, but I'm like my contact is just in the inner cheek
Because your
Not
glutes
getting
are so
in there.
big. That's
Yeah.
why you quit. That's why you quit deadlifting.
Yes, exactly. No, I quit deadlifting because of all the nerve damage in my back.
Flex,
Yes.
is it only gay if you're gay?
Oh no.
Is it only gay if you're gay? Yeah, I guess so, right? I don't fucking.
Ah, we're good.
No,
There we go.
No, no.
Hold on a
I'm
minute.
gonna
So
explain.
wait,
I'm gonna
wait.
explain to you. I'm gonna explain
Oh.
to you what it means. Ian thinks.
No, I
that-
don't think I know.
Ian thinks. Ian thinks that you could suck a dick and then say you're not gay.
No, I'm saying you could suck a dick and not be gay. Not say you're not gay. You could suck a dick and still be straight. Absolutely.
So Ian thinks if you suck a dick every day for a month, you could still say I'm not gay. I'm just doing it.
Well, if
because-
you do gay porn, it doesn't make you gay. We know.
You
this
know, you know that. Yeah, you know when somebody has a very strong opinion, there's normally some sort of.
Where the
Ian,
fuck you go with this?
Just tell us, bro. Have you ever enjoyed some Paul?
No, I
Yeah.
just believe that it doesn't. I would agree. I would agree.
Yeah.
Look, 99% of cases, if you're sucking a dick every day, you're probably gay. That is probably the most likely case.
No, you are.
I'm saying
You are.
no, not necessarily. You could not be. You know.
But in what circumstance have you ever decided to suck a dick one off?
No, but I'm saying like guys that do gay porn, or like say if I offered one of these guys $10 million to suck a dick, does it make you gay now because you sucked a dick? Even though
No,
you're
there's
not?
a motive. So
But
that's a
all I'm
motive.
saying. That's my
Yeah.
point. That's my point.
Okay. So there's a motive to that, but then when there's no motive and you just
then I
just
agree. Then I agree. If there's no motive and you're sucking dick, you are gay, 100% gay.
There we go.
Fuad.
Yes. If you're sucking dick for pleasure or for fun, you're gay. Most
course.
like 99.999%.
Now,
But
it doesn't-
I'm
it
saying
doesn't
there is
mean-
contingencies.
It doesn't mean that the $10 million blowjob itself isn't kind of gay, but
No.
it doesn't make you a homosexual.
Yeah, no, I'm saying sucking the dick is still a gay thing to do,
I think
but
if you-
you're not a gay person.
I think if you
Yes.
chose to do gay porn, you're at least bisexual.
I think there's probably gay porn people who would disagree with you, but it's hard to say. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Like, if you're willing to do it, you're obviously a little loose, you know?
Yeah, you're up.
Literally, your fucking jaw's going to stretch out. That's loose enough.
I guess depends which dicks you're sucking.
Let's do some questions.
Okay, hey, I gotta go grab my computer charger. I'll be right back.
Flex, does pineapple belong on pizza?
That is like a horrible. Yes, I like pizza and pineapple. I
Yeah,
know.
I
I don't even eat pizza, but that much. But I'll be honest with you. No, I know you're gonna fucking say this. I'm not a big pizza eater.
Why?
Me neither.
That
Don't
fucking-
like.
Yeah, digestion issues, and I can condition my mind to hate things that fuck up my stomach. But if I was to eat the pizza, or whether you fucking slice a pizza, whatever the fucking term is, and pineapple was on it, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's Justin?
He's
Is he sucking dick?
He's
Yeah.
sucking the dick under there.
Look at that. Hey, let's go.
Huh.
Are these fan questions for what?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Top 3 most expensive shoes. Ian, what are your top 3? You're a shoe guy
Top 3 that I can think of.
that you have.
That you own?
Mm.
You have some pretty expensive, like Gucci's fucking
Yeah,
loafers.
I have some like Gucci and Louis Vuitton like loafers that are maybe like
1,500 bucks.
Canadian, but I think I have Jordans that are. Oh no, I have a pair. I have a pair of actual Chicago's that are like pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
I have one Chicago's that Chris bought me, I guess, that are pretty expensive, a couple grand. I have a couple pairs. Yeah, I probably have 6 to 10 pairs that are like $800 to $1,000 shoes, but then I don't have like a ton that are like much more, other than the Chicago's and the Louis and stuff. You know.
Let's go with the most expensive. What's your most expensive pair of shoes, Justin?
Me? I don't know. I have like some Travis Scotts that are like $1,100.
Flex?
Nice. I'm not a big sneakerhead. I would say in the last couple of years, I started getting into more of that shit. And now that I can actually fit into nice clothes, I've started, the shoes are a big part, right? The UK, because of the rain, nobody's into, well, when I was coming up, there was not many people into shoes, but I do like I like SBs.
It's funny you
I've got
said
a couple
that.
of unique ones.
It's funny you said that about the UK with the weather, because I've noticed like I came home for Christmas to Canada, and like my sneaker buying obsession only happened when I moved to Florida. Like in Canada, you can't even get into that.
Yeah,
It's
Yes.
Right now, like winter in Canada, it's like I'm not going to wear a fucking pair of $700 Jordans. To the
That's
gym.
true.
Like, are you crazy?
Or boots
Yeah.
or something, yeah.
So like
Even when-
all my shoes, it's like when I come home to Canada, I'm like, well, I'm gonna bring one pair of like black leather Jordans that are like S clean.
That's how it is in Oregon. I've been like,
Yeah, like Jordan, like 11s that are fucking like hard black leather. Because like if they get dirty, I'm just wiping them off. They're fine, you know. But I ain't bringing no like white shoes or like anything like that. Like
What are
possible.
what are SBs, Flex?
Nike SBs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's and then I've got
actually skateboarding shoes.
yes, because of my wide feet. I mean, look at this. This is my I got a load of nine.
Type in Nike SB.
These are my 90s, and look at the wide the foot is. I can't even
second.
tie them up.
1 second. Show me that again.
Oh, they're just so wide.
Holy fuck.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, my feet are fucking huge.
You got them hobbit feet, brother.
I have them hobby feet, bro. I do not take offense to that whatsoever. It is what it is. I've got some LVs, some high tops, some loafers, but I like the Louis Vuitton high tops. I got about
See, that's where I could
4 or
step my
5
game
pairs.
up. I'd like to get like some nice loafers. Like I see Ian sometimes bust out those
Which ones? The red ones?
Yeah, those red ones are sick.
Yeah, the red Gucci ones are nice.
I like
Yeah.
I like the loafers because they go with everything. You can dress
And
them
the
down.
red Gucci ones are the first expensive shoe I ever bought when I did my first Olympia, 2018, and I came 14th. So like I didn't think I was making any money, you know?
Yeah.
And then I was working with Jansen at the time, and he's like, no, like anyone in the top 15, or I think everyone, I don't even know, gets $4,000.
Oh,
you know?
4.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Four,
There's two.
four
You
for
gotta
the
win.
Olympia.
You gotta win the Olympia and the 212 to get $4,000.
So
At one point, bro.
Jansen told me after the show, he's like, "Yeah, you get $4,000." I was like, "Fuck, I'm buying a pair of
Buying
shoes,"
some shoes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
because I didn't expect the money at all. You know,
What shoes were they, Ian? I missed
they're
that
just a
part.
pair of like Gucci loafers, like the first pair of like expensive shoes I ever bought. You
Yeah.
know, like red Gucci loafers.
Yeah, I got a lot of Jordans that I like that are super nice, but I don't have nice dress shoes.
Yeah,
These are Ian's.
no, they're not like that.
Oh, wow.
No.
No,
The type,
they're close to the first one. They're the very first one. Go up. Go to the top. Like, nope. Sorry. Go back.
Yeah, the clogs.
The second one. Yeah. Except that no, I don't. That's not it. I don't have a buckle. There's no buckle on mine. Go down. No,
You almost need to see him like on.
Ian, you can get your feet in them. They look so narrow, bro.
Go down. Yeah, they're. You don't want to wear them for a long time.
These ones.
y-
They're kind of like these.
Yeah, they're that shape, but they're leather,
Yeah.
Mm.
and there's no buckle of any kind on them. But they're that shape. Yeah,
Close enough.
and I think they were like 900 American. I think at the time.
Fuad, type in Duke and Dexter. Duke and Dexter.
Shoes?
Yes, these guys have looked after me over the years. They send me some stuff. I don't sponsor by them. They're just a good company that are handmade in the UK.
I like them Playboy bunny joints.
Yeah, they do collaborations. I got a pair of Snoop Dogg fucking
Yeah,
collaboration shoes.
I could see Fuad wearing those in his club promoting days.
Yeah. Ah, there we are. Snoop Dogg's got his. You see them with the weed?
I like
Yeah.
these.
Yeah. And then I've got a number of them, but they're a good brand. They're not cheap, but they see the Snoop Dogg face there.
Where?
Oh yeah,
Go
down.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I got them.
Those are
I
cool.
got a number of ones. Yeah, they're a good company. Support local. Well,
UK based?
UK based. Yeah.
Are you getting paid? Are we Is that an ad I just did?
No. Actually, you know me, bro. You know me. This is one of an unpaid ad. I just want to see, just give a shout out to these guys who have looked after me throughout the years, and yeah, that's it.
I think I bought a pair of.
I also want to plug Forward Cannabis. It's the best dispensary in Oregon. They take really good care of me. Best.
Hey, I've heard about that company. Please tell me more.
I bought a pair of Gucci high tops once.
Are you sponsored by them?
Yes. Gucci.
The new
Gucci
ad.
sponsors me. No, I
Hey
think
guys, want to take a minute away from the podcast?
They're not cheap though. Those are
Yeah.
no, they're only like $500 or $600. I think the most expensive ones I got are Kobe 9s. They're like the high top ones, the boots.
Yeah,
the
which-
black boots.
the black boots, or what color are yours?
Black.
Guy just texted me.
Yeah, what do you say?
He's upset that he wasn't invited on the podcast. I did tell him.
He'll get over it. He's on every podcast. These ones.
Yeah.
These.
That like color.
That's exactly them.
So they're like more of a gray, like the anthracite.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
black.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They're not black. Sorry.
That wouldn't look good on me.
$200 shoes, Fuad.
No. These were like 1,000 when I bought them. They don't make them anymore. Why are they $200? What the fuck happened?
You gotta
got
fucking
fucked.
buy some new ones.
What happened? Did they drop in value?
Well, it
They
depends on
realize-
the year. Because look, wait, it depends on the year. Because those Flyknit Kobe's, they're $1,000. So it's
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying, right? I bought them way back. I thought they didn't
yeah,
make
I
them
guess it
anymore.
depends on the year and what color they are.
Huh, that's
Oh,
weird.
look at that. There's a callback on them. That's why the stitching's coming loose.
Is that actually what it says?
What?
No, I just fucking with him, but I thought it would be.
Oh, what a piece of
That's
shit.
plausible.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
So there's this girl, perfect in every way, but every time you eat a meal, she sneaks a chopped up Carolina Reaper into your food.
The fuck is
What the fuck?
that?
I thought this was going to be a good question, but I'm sorry. Just
So
for
what is he asking? What do you do?
yeah. Would you keep her or dump her?
Well, just ask her to not put
No.
the Carolina Reaper.
Yeah, stop putting a fucking pepper in my mouth or whatever.
Hey,
fuck
my
it is.
food is fucking hot as shit. Can you please stop doing that?
You have to wife swap with one of the guys on right now. Who do you trust the most with your wife and why? I don't fucking nobody. You guys are all disgusting. Nobody's touching my wife.
Oh, come on. You know you'd choose me, dude.
This guy.
I'm by far the most chivalrous. And
No, I'm picking Guy because he won't do anything weird to her and he'll be very nice to her.
Guy will be.
it's
drunk.
on this podcast.
Hey, not
Oh,
the
I'm
stories I know about Guy.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
see.
Out of you three, I've this even all the way. You guys are all gross.
Yeah, we're all perverts.
Yeah.
Um,
No,
Oh,
there it is.
here he is. And then what happened was,
Yeah, let's get on here, guy.
and then his fucking dick was so big, I couldn't fucking fit it in my mouth. Oh,
I put it in my ass.
Guy, how are you?
Dude, you didn't text me.
I just did. What are you talking about?
What?
Well, you're on here now. What the fuck are you saying?
When did this start?
Look it. 801. Wait, I got to make sure nothing else is bad in here. No,
don't show his number. Make sure his number's not up.
Cover up your dick's pics. You said
Look
that.
it. Can you read that or no?
No, but we believe it.
What does it say?
I am sending you a link if you're
Free.
free.
That was at 8 o'clock.
See, Guy?
That was an hour ago, Guy.
I don't have it.
You deleted it, and now you're
I
telling me. your
swear to
phone.
God, I would never do that. Flex said you text me. I screenshotted this immediately and sent it to him. I go, I don't have a text.
Well, it says it on my phone. What the fuck's wrong with
Text me
your phone?
right now. Hold on, text me. That's so
What-
weird.
Do we have
Well,
to do?
you just communicated, so it's obviously working now.
Do we have to do a
Yeah,
test while we're on the podcast?
Yeah,
No,
test-
yeah, because that came through. Look.
I think you deleted the one I sent you before.
You see this? Look at this.
I know.
Yeah,
I
that
saw
was
that
great.
already.
That's fucking stupid.
Oh
No nerve damage there.
no! Guarantee he doesn't shoot his lats.
Dude's got 6 calves too.
Yeah, I'm way more jealous of those.
See this?
Oh my God.
man.
Bro, is this what we do on the podcast, Fuad? This is what you got me here for?
Cut this whole thing out now.
Oh my God.
I have to cut that out, or else I get fucking demonetized. Maybe
Can you
I'll put
blur? Can you
I'll
blur
put a
it?
blur over it. Yeah, let's see if
Yeah.
I can put a blur.
Hey, Fuad, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Like, do you ever get limited and suppressed and demonetized?
Like every fucking episode, because we
Okay.
swear. All we do is swear and talk about bad
That's
shit.
it. That's what happens to me now. I mean, the Lee Priest podcast was
Oh,
like
yeah.
posted like 5 seconds later. I was just fucking offline.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just didn't know if it was me.
Wait, so how long were you all recording for?
An hour.
I got to get off soon.
We've been on since 7.
Stop.
yeah.
Stop it.
Stop it.
We're coming
Hey,
to a
give his
close.
prediction. Fuad, get him his predictions that he can add to the list.
All right.
He did him already, didn't he?
Guy?
he did. No, he
Guys, no,
didn't.
he hasn't.
Oh, he did? He was just
Guy?
with the
Guy?
other-
We were finally
Guy?
on a roll with questions.
Guy?
I fucking love you, Guy.
He says your name almost as poorly as you say mine.
Wait,
Fuck you, Ian.
guy, ask Flex your famous question.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does he get naked when he fucking takes a shit? That's the one that goes around, right?
True.
No. Ask him your favorite question.
All right. 5 minutes of a blowjob.
Oh God, this one.
This is what you're referring to, right?
Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you putting your hands down your pants?
Just talk to me. Just talk to me.
Keep talking, guy. He likes your voice.
Come on.
He likes to hear your voice.
Listen, if you this is nothing compared to our FaceTime calls at like 12 o'clock at night. So
Bro, we can't even. Wow. That
Come on,
that
ask
would.
him. Ask him your
All right.
question. I want to hear it.
Okay,
So
first,
5 minutes of a blowjob. You have to give the first 4.5 minutes or take the last 30 seconds.
What?
Yeah.
Either so you either have to do
He gets it.
90%. You either have to do 90% or 10%. Like, what would you rather?
Let me-
Stop.
Wait, you're not
do you want to
explaining it
get
well.
the
Let me
guy ready, or do you want to finish him?
So wait, you're either doing longer but not taking a load in the mouth, or you're doing 30 seconds but taking the load.
But you're finishing it. Yeah.
I said 30 seconds.
And you
Yeah,
can't.
I'm rocking that 4.5 minutes.
And you
So
can't.
4.5 minutes, but no load to the mouth, or 30 seconds and a load to the mouth.
There's no spitting. You got to swallow it.
All right, listen. I played the game of giving my opinions on this. I am not fucking
Yeah?
saying this.
What the fuck?
This is
Oh,
a
no. Everybody
fucking
gives the
stamp.
opinion.
No,
Yeah.
I
You
am
crossed the
no.
line.
No, listen. I said the last 30 seconds because I said it's more gay to suck a dick for 4.5
No,
minutes.
guys, it's gonna get stuck. In
How
your-
can it be
Get stuck in your
more
beard and
gay
shit?
or less gay? It's fucking. It is what it is.
No. Because think about it. If you only had to do it for 30
I'd
seconds,
rather not think about it.
no. If you have, logically, 4.5 minutes of doing the act would be
Logically.
more gay.
Logically.
I think logically a hot load.
Guys just tried to be as least gay as possible.
Yeah.
Logically.
I'll yeah. Thank you, Fuad.
You're
And
just worried that all the news pages are going to report that
no question. I'm not worried
Flex-
about this.
Flex says
Hey,
he
I'm,
wants to take a load in his mouth.
I'm not. I'm Justin. That's right. I'm not worried about what happens now. I'm worried about what fucking happens in 10 years' time.
Exactly.
This clip is used.
Yeah, I'll take a hot shot in the mouth.
At our 60-year reunion, this is gonna get played.
What's this question? If you had a three-way, but the girls' ratings could only add up to 10 total, what would be your what would be your optimal combo of numbers?
What do you mean?
Wait,
What
what?
the 3 ratings for what?
Yeah,
So
what?
Kind of like if you got the perfect score is 10, she has the body parts has to be made up in that
It's like
10.
boobs,
Yeah.
butt, face.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna use boobs, butt, and face,
Yeah, I
Or
guess.
42. Boobs,
or
butt,
should we use like body as an overall? You know,
Mm.
No, I like the boobs, butt, face combo.
boobs,
Oh,
butt,
so,
face.
so wait, so it's got to be like 3-3.
I'd take a 3-3-4.
Where are you?
maybe
Where are
not a
you?
four.
Put, but then you're just getting an average chick.
No, I'm going like
And a 4 for a butt, though, dude.
I'm going like a.
So wait, what is it? Butt, boobs, face? That's the 3.
I'm going to. I'm going to 8-1-1.
What's your 8? What's your 8?
Face?
I'm just taking a hot face and just a fucking garbage body.
No way.
Oh.
It's like a
Oh.
stick.
Yeah. If you got a pretty enough face, it doesn't really matter, you know.
I'm taking a 1.55 or 1.4.5 and 4.5.
Oh, you just want straight up like she chewed on a grenade face.
Yeah, I don't care what she looks like.
Ugh.
Really? That's all I would care about.
How can you get your dick hard from an ugly face?
She's gonna have great
The
tits
great
and a great
tits.
ass.
What happens? Yeah, when she turns around, it's gonna be like, "Hey,
Not enough for
No,
me.
because she's gonna be
Not enough.
turned around and bent over. I can see her face.
Yeah, but
anyway.
what if she's got like some
think
fucking
so?
scraggly ass teeth and fucking like cystic acne and shit?
Yeah,
You don't care?
I'll gag her. I'll
sis-
gag her.
Sister acne. Oh my god, bro. Oh wow, Ian, you fucking daft,
Okay,
bro.
fine. 2. I'll go 2, 4, 4.
Okay.
Yeah, but what do we give her personality, guys?
Always counts.
Yeah, no, I'm going. I would
I'm gonna
even
go with
9.5.5.
I'm gonna go with like a 2 on boobs because I don't care. And butt and face.
Wait. 9.5.5.
No,
That's
I go
like-
9.5.
Yeah, and then 0.5. Yeah, that means
Yeah.
her ass is like not even it's like a straight from the
It's,
back.
Yeah.
I'll
It's
just,
like It's like a
I just
hole.
got a tunnel vision face only. You know.
You're just gonna be kissing on her and
Wait a minute.
Like,
is that-
wait.
are you
We
being
didn't give a score. We didn't give a score to like her box, so that's not included.
No. Listen,
that just stumped us.
I just want to know something.
We all just- time froze.
Does that
Time
get to
just
be a
froze
10?
right there. We're all like
She's
this.
got a 10 there to 10 face. I'm good.
Wait. I just want to ask you something.
Yeah,
Are you fucking around, or is the face that important to you?
I'm dead serious.
It's just a
That's
one
it.
night. It's just a one night
That does
stand.
matter.
It's not a marriage. It's not a girlfriend.
Bro,
It's
the
a-
light would be
I
off,
can't-
Ian.
I couldn't do a non beautiful.
I'm with Ian, but I'm not giving. I can do like a 7, 6.
No, yeah. Realistically, look, I could probably do like 6.22. You know,
We all sound so horrible.
Yeah.
A 6,
Or like-
or
or
I
six-
think man,
or 6.13. But I'm not going any lower than that.
I thought you were saying like 6.22.
Just to be horrendous, I would do an 811.
Just
8
to
in
be
the ass.
horrendous.
It'd be in the ass.
That's okay.
Oh,
I'm an ass
811 811 from the ass.
I'm an ass guy.
What was it?
Yeah, I'm an ass guy. The light's going off. I just love to have
What
something to
was
grab
it?
onto.
See, I'm going lights
Like, what
on,
was it?
face only.
Pardon?
What was it?
811.
with the 8
I think pragmatically that is probably the best approach. That way you could just because
No
we're just
way.
this is strictly business, yeah. I mean,
Strictly
we're just-
business.
Yeah.
So
It's a
if
tra-
you did an
it's a
811,
transactional
essentially
fucking-
an 811 ratio would be the same as a 622, which was what I was going to throw out.
But where are you putting the 6?
In the
The
butt.
face.
This means
No,
you're
in the
gonna-
face.
Ah,
He's putting the 8 in the butt, guy.
I'm putting 8 in the ass,
What?
bro.
Oh.
All
man.
8.
The
Oh,
one
it's
boobs in
what?
the face. Yeah.
You got an 8 in the butt?
Guys, one at a time. One
You
at a
got
time.
8 in the butt?
8 in the butt.
Flex
All
has
of my
got-
8.
Yeah.
What are you giving, Fuad?
Wait.
Fuad's doing 10 to the boobs, 0-0. He wants like 17,000 cc tips and
Yeah.
nothing
Oh,
else.
No.
it's
I'll
like
go-
that fucking chick at the Olympiad. I took a
Yeah,
photo.
that is what Fuad likes.
Yeah, it is. It is.
No. I'm gonna go.
Don't lie, Fuad. No.
He loves it. He loves it. No.
Just
Yeah,
9-0.5.
I think honestly 4-4-2. I'm good.
4 for what?
4 butt, 4 tits, 2 face.
Okay.
I'm trying to find this.
That's
I don't know. I think you'd have to. You wish you to walk in the door backwards.
What do you
Ian,
mean?
is your wife also just sitting
Oh
here?
yeah, I love that. That's the photo. That's the
Yeah, that's the
fucking
photo. Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at Flex's face.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Fuad, you're in heaven, brother.
Dude, I
Oh,
actually
that's
thought
absurd.
that was. I thought
Let's
that
get
was
this face
Photoshop.
in there. Just
No, that's too much. That's too much.
Oh, so there is a threshold.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're right, Justin.
There is definitely a threshold. Wait, Justin hasn't said anything. He's trying to be all politically correct.
That's not true. I think I initially said 4-4-2 is what I said, but then I'll be honest. Flex is pretty convincing with the 8-1-1.
We'll
Yeah,
share
yeah.
that 8.
Yeah, I think if it's a one night stand, I don't need everything
You
to
know
be
what? No,
perfect.
I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with
Oh,
7.
you can't change, bro.
7.
Yeah.
7.
let me interrupt for a second.
7-1-2.
Let me interrupt for a second though. When you're going 4-4-2, a 4 butt or a 4 set of tits or something is still pretty fucking subpar. So like,
Yeah.
at that point, you might as well just take a 0 and have a fucking hot ass face.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's
go
like-
like
For an
No,
ass
I
to
ain't
be the
wanna
like, look,
banging bones, bro.
like, yo, look, we've all been in the fitness industry. 10 asses are completely different than a 4 ass.
I'm gonna go 8-8-0-2. What's going on, guys? I just want to tell you about a new product I've been involved with for a little while. It's called Bashmouth Gum, and it's a caffeine gum. So, as you guys know, I love my coffee. I like to drink 1 or 2 coffees a day, but usually if I start to drink them too close, it gives me a little bit of stomach ache, and I kind of get to feel a little bit jittery. With Bashmouth, it's only 130 milligrams of caffeine, so it's like a steady flow of energy because it's in a gum. So I don't get a jittery feeling. I just feel like a nice, clean, long energy. And this is actually what I use to get me through the 5 or 6 hour podcast time that we did at the Olympia. So if you guys want, if you're gamers, if you want something during your workout, you don't like that EAA breath or whatever, or you're talking to a girl on the cardio machine and you don't want to stink like post-workout breath. Or if you just want some, if you're on a long drive and you just want some constant energy, this is the way to go. Guys, check it out, bashmouth.com for your energized gum.
0 for boobs,
Yeah.
8 for
We're
what?
gonna go 0 boobs.
Yeah.
No,
8 ass,
blew me away.
0
Yeah,
So
because
need to-
Justin, listen to my reasoning.
I get you.
A
I get it.
4 boob is not going to do anything for me
get you.
anyway. So I might as well put it all in the butt. And I don't want a small butt. So
Yeah. Well,
I'd
that's why
rather go.
Flex did it right with the 8-1-1, you know?
Yeah, but I'm going to go 8.
If you
But
have to
thank
give
you,
it
Ian.
4,
But wait a
I think
minute,
if you have-
a one tit is a shitty tit. So I'd
let's
rather
just say
go
you
like
have to assign at least a point to.
why? It says 10. I get to pick where the 10 go.
Justin, show me what a one
I'm
boob
going to
looks
go
like.
7-0-3. That's what I'm going to do. Faces.
Hold on, let me see your boob. I want to see what a one boob looks
A
like.
one-
Free the nipple.
Oh, this
Free
is-
the
oh,
nipple.
this is-
Woods are a
Hey,
4.
wait, I got to ask a question though.
Dude, this is a
you're
2 at
doing
least.
when
What's
you're doing
that?
a low,
What's that?
That's a
Guy,
2.
no.
What's that?
when you're doing a low score boob, are we giving it just based on size, or is like a low boob like an ugly boob?
Oh,
Yeah.
wait a
What did you
minute.
give me? What
Banana
was your
titties.
score?
Because this
Let's
could
let
be
the
like
nipples out.
9-year-old lady,
Justin,
like
show the
flat,
nipples.
fucking,
No, mine are-
just empty sandbags. You know?
Yeah, like a fried egg stuck to a wall. Like, no, I don't want it. Yeah.
Like
See,
a-
that's a 0 to me. You know?
Oh,
bad
you're right.
boob.
No, I just want a small boob. I don't want a bad boob.
Yeah. So but a small boob isn't a bad boob, so that could still be like a 5,
That's
6,
like a
7, 8,
3.
9.
That's like a
Three
3 or
nipples.
4. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I've
think
seen
that's at least a 4. You know?
plenty of small boobs that are in the 8.
Yeah, Flex.
Whoever asked this question has really got their value for this fucking number. Fucking
Yeah.
10. Jesus. He's like, yes,
I think if
yes,
we're talking,
that's my question.
I think Flex is right if it's just a single.
No,
transaction.
I don't think Flex is right because now that Ian
Why?
said that,
course
Flex
I'm
has
right.
got, well,
then
listen.
but
No,
if
hear me
you-
out. Hear me out. Because Flex has an 811. That means not only is her face ugly, her tits look like just droopy, disgusting.
Listen,
fucking,
her tits,
No,
her
her
face
are
is
fucking
hot.
mashed into the
face is
fucking
hot, not
blanket. Your
ugly.
face is buried in the pillows.
Yeah.
You don't have to see it.
That ass is there, bro. Like fucking 2 Twin Peaks.
so you're literally just going to bend her over and not look at her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to touch her boobs. You're not going to look at her face. Nothing.
You're
No,
very
what are you fucking Stevie Wonder? What is going on over here?
I
You
gotta
like
be all
them
over this
the
guy.
place?
Gotta be
everything.
honking on titties. dude.
Underneath.
Flex is gonna be grab your ankles. Grab your ankles.
I don't know. I just don't think I could get past a bad face, you know?
I'm with Dan. Me and Dan I'm right here with him.
I
You
think
guys
a good,
are, you guys are hopeless romantics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
I
that we're
could
on the
go
same
as low
page.
I could go as low as a 6 face, but at that point, then I'm only giving 2s to everything else. So I might as well just go full bore face, you know?
Ian, you are really holding strong in the fucking face, bro.
I'm with him. There's no. You're not hearing me argue with him.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
So
you're
are you planning on fucking the face? Is that the goal?
Maybe.
Well, I guess at that point, it might as well, you know?
Wait, that's a really good point.
Yeah. I'd choose a pretty face.
Oh my God, Justin, you just
Yeah,
hit it
yeah.
on the
Yeah.
head.
Justin,
if
you
I
just
get-
fucked up
I-
our
I am
argument.
locked
You
in.
just we were
No,
winning,
because that's
and you just fucked it up, Justin.
Yeah, because she can be a complete
Justin, what I'm
fucking
gonna do-
behemoth and
what
have
I'm
a fucking hot head. Just put a
What I'm
hoodie
going
on.
to do is just make her wear my clothes, my size clothes,
Yeah.
and just cut a hole where her vagina is.
Wait
That's
a
it.
minute. Listen,
Oh, God.
Flex. Justin
Cover
just
the whole
ruined
body up.
Justin just ruined the whole thing. You could go 811 and just get an amazing blowjob from like
or
a
10
gorgeous
or
chick.
10-0-0.
Dude,
Yeah.
Yeah, but the question wasn't the question have sex, not blowjob?
He's right. The question was if
Yeah, but that's
I
hard.
still
That's-
have sex with her face.
Ford is trying to win this argument, and he's not.
it's an opinion-based argument that he has to
No,
win.
no, no.
Yes, an opinion-based argument.
His favorite to win.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying
it's
it's
like-
interesting because you could just get a blowjob from like a fucking like a superstar fucking hot chick.
And
Well, it's like-
you just make her wear like a
Yeah.
sundress. That's like,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anybody can have that opinion unless they go against me.
No, I
What?
didn't say I'm right. I just said it's a very interesting. I never thought of the blowjob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never thought of
that's
that.
what I'm here for, brother.
Yeah.
Justin, with that ring light, it looked like you took a sip of a gallon milk.
Milk. It looked like milk to me
Ooh.
too. I had
Come
look
to the
at it for a
light.
second, I'm like, yo, is this guy drinking a fucking
I was
gallon
like,
of milk?
what
Milk was a
the
bad
fuck is he
choice.
doing?
That is milk? I thought it was milk too. I wouldn't have
Water.
said shit.
No, the
Wait.
light makes it look white. Matt's
I
got
gotta-
him on that heavy bulk. It's
I'm just sitting here chugging a gallon of
full
milk.
fat cream.
Dude,
you
it's
know?
high protein. Matt put it in my plan. He said a gallon.
Oh.
I got a question for you. One at a time. Do you let your girl go on your phone?
Yeah, she can go anytime she wants.
I don't care. Yeah.
Ian,
I mean,
I would let her, but she would never.
He-
no.
my Jasmine does.
guy.
yeah.
Babe, you got it on my phone?
I don't even think me and Melissa don't even know each other's phone passwords. I don't think.
I don't have a password
wow.
on my phone.
I
You
do
know
just
each
in
other's
case it gets like stolen or lost. But I don't even think I know hers. But like if I asked her for it to go on, she would give it to me. I would. you know.
Listen, if
How
I
many-
have something on Instagram I want to show her, this is no issue to just
Yeah.
Yeah, not me. I think that's for me. It's something that I've learned. So learned from past relationships that if you're hiding something, it's going to be hidden.
Yeah,
If
no,
questioned about it, here it is.
I agree with that 100%. But I also, and I that's why I said we could go through everything. But I also believe in personal privacy that shouldn't be eliminated in a relationship.
I'll say
and, like,
I'll say right now,
even though Melissa could go through my phone at any moment, let's say, or I could go through hers, she would never ever, and I don't even believe for a second that she ever would without asking.
That's
if I brought
But-
Jasmine in here and asked her, she would absolutely not go through my phone, even if I
No, and unless she's
but-
like, can I use your phone to do this? Then I'm like, have it, you know?
Go ahead, Flex.
Okay. Also, let me ask you that though. Do you think if your girlfriend's wives came from a relationship that was,
Sure, that would change. the
that
dynamic.
she had, so,
Wait,
so
wait,
then
finish your
that's why. So basically, I would be like, to get over some issue, be like, here's my phone, here's my passcode. And until that point, then where there's not any necessity to go through. The fact
I
that
don't
she
know about
could,
that.
she
I think-
won't.
I think you should just build a foundation of trust from the beginning, and those things
Yeah.
shouldn't carry
But
over.
he is building that
Wait.
just giving comfort, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, she could do. What I'm getting is because you know, people say, "Oh, you not." I think if you start saying you can't go through my phone,
Yes.
at some point in time, there's going to be like, "Well, why can't I go through my phone?"
It's not about a can't.
But if you
It's
say-
about should you?
Wait a minute.
But I'm saying she could, but she could. Here's the difference.
She could, but she won't.
but she won't. Yes, and
what I'm
Ali
saying.
knows all my passwords. I know her passwords. In fact, I open up her phone at least fucking once a day because I've lost my phone just to find my fucking phone. It's not like I'm snooping through.
And that is organically how.
That's what we're saying. Yeah. But like even now, like
we're all
I'm doing-
agreeing.
I do this podcast like, and I use Melissa's laptop 10 times more than I use my own.
Yeah,
and, like, she's
it
got
always says
messages.
Melissa bumps.
She's got her iMessages and everything on here. I would never like think I'm never going to be like, I'm going to look through her messages.
Okay, but time out.
but-
I want to go back to what Flex is saying for a second. Is it the guy's responsibility to help make the girlfriend comfortable if she's come from a negative situation and she still has insecurities? Or is it the girl's job to just fucking start every relationship fresh and get over it?
Okay, but you're saying something like it's no one's responsibility. It's a choice to help them do that.
Okay, fine, whatever. You can word it however you want it. What I'm saying is, as a guy, I'll rephrase the question. As a guy, if you like a girl, is it your responsibility if you want to keep her around to try and help her get through whatever she's going through? Or should she have to do it herself?
I don't think it's your responsibility, but it might be helpful.
If there's discussions where maybe she's being open about having these issues and is wanting help to get through them, sure. Yeah. I think it's our job as partners to just be transparent and make it very clear that there's no. My phone is upwards, facing up with the notifications on all the time. I mean, if anytime I want to show her something, it doesn't. There's never any hint of reservation on my end, and
so
I think.
Go ahead, Flex. Sorry.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to cut the Justin too.
No, it's fine.
And also,
that over time, I think can build that trust. You know.
Yeah, it's as you said, over time, right? It's a kind of one of them deep questions where they could have multiple answers, depending on circumstance, right? You know, this is such a you're kind of tricking the generalization of relationships, right? But you don't really know where this girl has come from, where this guy has come from. So just say somebody's come from a relationship where she got cheated on, right? You are the next person she falls in love with. I told Ali when we got together, it's like, listen, whatever happened in your past, I am not him.
Yeah.
He could never be me. I am not him. So let's not fucking go down that road.
I'm a 7-time Mr. Olympia, is what you said.
No, I didn't have a fucking title. I didn't have a title. I didn't have a title at that point in time. But you know what I mean? It's just like, okay, we're getting to know one another. But I also went into this relationship with Ali, and I had to tell myself, she is not her from old.
Of course.
Because, you know, I mean, what I started dating Ali was just a completely different experience. And you know, intellectually, it was that spark too, as well as a physical.
I've also been in shitty relationships where I didn't trust my partner, but I will say there may be some aspect of it that might come off as disingenuous if somebody's trying to prove too much that, you know, hey, my phone, you can look at it anytime. Like,
you know, the reason I brought it up is I think more times often than not, the common theme is usually guys that say like, well, you should just trust me. And I'm like, yeah, for the most part, you're right. You should come into a relationship with trust. But there are times when somebody comes into a relationship with an issue. Yeah. And so I think if you really like a girl, there's no problem with like saying, hey, you know
trust
what?
Is built.
Yeah, my phone is there. But obviously there has to be a time limit. Like this can't be your entire relationship. Like if months go by and you've proven yourself time and time again, then eventually you have to.
Yeah. I don't think at any time it's appropriate for someone to go through someone's phone. Even if I said,
I don't think that's
but okay, if I was in this situation, let's say I'd be like, you know what? You can go through my phone when you ask and I'm present. You can't just grab my phone and go through it.
Even that, I still don't agree with that.
I'm not saying on an ongoing basis. I'm saying if I met a girl and I really liked her, but she had an issue from her past, I think I could work with her to make her feel comfortable. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it would be like it would have to, okay. All right. Flex, you have to go?
Not really. But I'm kind of enjoying
let's do 2 more. We'll do 2 more and we'll be good.
Okay.
Ian runs.
I'm enjoying.
Ian runs the fourth quarter of the show every
Yeah,
time.
he does.
I'll just tell them anymore.
Ian always has a
Okay.
time limit set.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're gonna do
To be honest, I should have been home an hour ago. So right now, I couldn't get into any worse fucking trouble than I already am. So
All right. Question, because we have four business owners here. I don't know.
My fucking loser ass. Fuck you.
your business is bodybuilding, Ian. That is a business. Bodybuilding is a business, bro.
Oh, see, Flexus wants to make me feel better. Okay, ask the question.
That's the truth.
Who in the podcast beside Paul would you pick to run your company? Justin, you go first.
I'm not in this. You're talking
Yeah,
about
you
the
are.
general guys,
No,
right?
you're in this.
Oh, but
You're here
Yeah,
now.
but I
Is
knew-
this people
I-
right now? Right now.
No,
I'm new to this. I don't know.
Everybody that does the podcast, and
Bro,
Flex,
there's
don't-
so fucking many, Fuad.
Flex is included.
There's so many. Who do you, oh my god.
So pick somebody. Shut up, dude. I would let Ian run the company.
I think I would be the least emotional.
You're gonna have to say that one again, Justin.
Okay, I'm gonna say it one more time. I think Ian would be the least emotional and the most pragmatic.
That's why Fuad picked me too.
Yeah, I
That's
think
not-
Guy
that's
would
not
be.
why I
I think
picked you.
Guy would be a good leader, but I think Guy would be.
Fire everybody.
You could get, yeah, exactly. When we talked about picking our battles, I think that's where Guy would struggle. I think Guy would fucking charge in on a lot of situations and maybe be a little too aggressive.
Oh, guys, Sister Nino.
He'd be going on rants and raves every day, you know?
You know, there's a just a certain amount of diplomacy that has to be within these relationships that it's hard to navigate.
Got some set of balls, Justin.
I love you, Guy. You know, listen,
Guy.
if I were to hire a manager, it would probably be Guy.
If I choose Flex, does Allie come with him? Or no?
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
can't
one.
do shit.
If Allie's included in Flex, I would choose Flex. If Allie's not, Flex would be dead last.
Cheers to that. I don't fucking get offended. I know what her with is.
Would you rather go outside to have to take a dump every time? Wait, would you rather always have to go outside to take a dump, and every time you do, people walk by, or have a child with every single person you've ever slept with?
Oh, what?
I prefer
That's
shitting outside anyway
Yeah, what the
and waving at the neighbors.
Fuck, we'd all be really fucking poor if we.
But wait, who weighs out that question as to like, oh, this is going to be a tough one?
Yeah.
Shit or shit?
I'm taking the shit.
Would you rather eat? Wait, this is a good one. Would you rather eat slimy, smelly chicken for the rest of your life 2 times per day, or
Is
eat
it making
off?
us sick?
Eat out slimy, smelly box 2 times per day.
Oh, man. One more time.
Hey,
2 times per day. No, I don't even want to do that once ever.
Have you ever eaten gross chicken though, man? I don't know, man. That's a fucking tough
Have,
one.
have you ever had your face buried in a gross vagina?
No.
Yeah, but you
I
can
usually
spit.
know by the time I'm there.
yeah.
You
You
shouldn't
usually
sit
gross
facing-
it out enough when you're far away from it, you know?
Yeah,
If you get close and it smells, do you stop? Or do you
Yeah.
feel-
sure,
do you
dude. You kiss her
feel
thigh, you
bad?
go, and then
Kiss her thigh, give her a little
You
tickle.
can spit. You can spit and start fingering her.
uh-huh. Yeah, there you go.
You're even too close at that point, you know?
I caught that. Ooh, did you see that?
What do you think? What do you think, Flex?
What even was the question again?
I know. That's kind of, yeah.
Would you rather eat
Slimy.
slimy, gross, smelly chicken twice a day, or slimy, gross, smelly box twice a day?
I'd rather eat slimy. Oh, I think I'd go chicken.
Yeah,
I fucking ate that slimy chicken for like fucking 20 years. So what's another fucking couple of chicken breasts?
A
Well,
day?
did you have the bro chat thing posted?
Yeah, I did.
Where is it? Did you delete it?
No, I archived it.
Oh, okay.
The worst bro science tip you have ever gotten.
Control your tempo and
I knew that was coming.
I was waiting for I was gonna be
So was
something.
I was like, I read it just so I could tee it up for you.
thank you, man.
Flex, you're a 7-time Mr. Olympia. Did you train really, really slow with like 5-minute rests?
No, I
No,
mean,
you-
no.
Okay.
When I was powerlifting,
I just wanted to ask. That's all. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I'm actually,
no reason.
I'm actually, I'm after. I'm working on. Why is the question? I
No,
missed
no.
that.
Just that. That's all. I just asking.
Oh, that's it.
That's
You
yeah.
know,
okay.
you know, Fuad talks a lot about like how boring my training is. You know what I
Okay.
think would be boring? Doing 10 reps with every single weight you do, even though it's not hard. You know how fucking bored I would be
I don't do
doing
that.
sets of 10. Yeah, you do.
No, I don't do that.
It's like you're deadlifting and you do a set of 10 with every single
No,
plate.
I don't do
1,
that.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't do that.
What do? You just do a quick
Well,
warm up,
10,
a
8.
couple reps?
8.
Oh,
All the way.
I'm trying to find some would you rather questions. That's why I'm kind of looking down because I want to add one.
Okay.
Hey, Flex,
Oh, these
Yeah,
are wild.
where's my hoodie at, Flex?
Go ahead.
You didn't
Flex,
get a.
ask the
No,
last
I'm still.
ask the last question.
I'm looking at these. Some of these are wild.
Would you rather?
Would you rather be able to experience multiple orgasms or give your partner multiple orgasms?
Oh, well, you guys already know what I'm going to say.
I'm busting triple fatties, dude.
Yeah.
No, I'm taking for her. I'm good with one.
Yeah, I enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah, I'm
enjoy
usually-
seeing
yeah.
the female.
The one
Don't
is
change.
usually
Don't
pretty-
change it now, Justin. Just
Justin was fronting in the first place. He's coming
Yeah, I
on.
was just giving the cool answer.
Justin. No, Justin gave the honest answer.
No,
and
he
he's
was
like-
giving the macho answer.
No.
That's all.
He was giving the
Cool
honest
guy.
answer, and then he's like, "Oh, wait a minute." Ian said something else.
Well, Ian said he's gonna make his wife.
I
Feel
should
better.
change my Flex. If you didn't know by now, whatever Ian says, Justin just says the same thing.
The love
Okay.
affair. There's a love affair.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's a love affair. Okay.
It
Yeah,
goes
they-
both ways. This is a reciprocal partnership.
Yeah,
Not
I
really.
like that.
Not
Ian
really.
doesn't actually like training the way he trains. He does it because of me.
I just agree with it because it's nice, you know.
Mm-hmm.
No, Ian does his own thing, and I never agree with him, and Justin always agrees with him.
Fuad.
You know what, Fuad? I think you're just so disagreeable.
Yeah.
I have to be. That's my job.
Hey, see, look, I just agreed with Justin right there. That proved the point.
Yep.
Fuad.
Yes.
If you want to know anything about me,
Yes.
that gentleman right down there is the one to ask.
Flex.
I know a lot about Guy.
I know a lot about guys.
Stuff that
I've known Flex for almost 20 years, though. 17.
What are you going to tell me something about him, Flex?
I didn't say that.
Tell her
Um,
keep
tell
it
me-
dark, the secret.
Tell me
Guy
the
just
worst.
loves to tell us how well he knows people. That's his thing.
Tell me the worst.
I know
story
Guy has about 100 best friends. Every time I fucking look at his Instagram, he's got another best friend added to the mix.
True.
You're so jealous. You're such a jealous fuck.
Well, originally, like you can call
It's
like
hard, guy, when you think you're someone's best
Wait,
friend.
who
and
did I call best
they say
friend? Go.
everybody.
Go.
It's hard on all of us, Guy.
Go.
We
He
all,
doesn't
think-
be his best
we
friend.
all
No.
think we're your best
No.
friends.
No, you think that. I don't say that.
would you rather be able to control the actions of others or read their thoughts?
Read their thoughts.
No, control the
Oh.
actions, dude.
No, I want to read their thoughts. 'Cause
No, I don't-
There's so many hot chicks.
If I
that
can
come
read
over.
your thoughts, I can control you anyway.
You could do a lot of crazy shit in the world if you could control people's actions.
Oh, I'd be like, go ahead and drain
True,
your
Ian. True.
real quick, and
Are you going to
Mm.
change your answer, Justin? Because Ian said control your
What?
thoughts.
No, I'm going to his answer now.
yeah, he agreed with me.
No, he didn't. He said it'd be crazy if you could read people's minds.
No, I didn't.
Ian, go with it. I want to see if he changes his opinion. His
No.
answer.
I'm on
Well,
his
I guess,
team, not
I guess
yours.
you're right. I guess it could be pretty cool to read minds.
I'm loyal. I'm loyal to Justin. Okay.
This is crazy. I'm gonna get Mike Van Wyck on because Mike's always in agreement with me. So we're gonna.
Yeah, dude, you two.
Yeah,
old
because you
school
guys are just like
fucking-
old heads, you know.
No,
I've
we
never
know-
met him.
We know how to put on muscle. That's the
Oh,
You
thing.
know what?
Mike
I
is
actually
awesome.
watch. I never watch the podcast when I'm not on it. I've probably watched 15 minutes of it not being on it. I
Listen.
actually watched almost the entire Mike Van Wyck podcast, and I really fucking liked it.
Wow.
Dude, he is the
Awesome.
exact opposite of what you thought he would be.
Yeah, and even if I
I'm-
don't agree with everything he says in training, I still really liked hearing him talk and like how he presented things.
Yeah.
And he was just a funny guy. And the episode you did with the four of you guys too.
What'd you?
I'd like to. I've never met him. I look forward to. A lot of his stuff has kind of, popped up on my Instagram periodically, and I'm like, oh, they
He was-
Flex,
He was
Interesting
like
guy,
the
though.
first. He was one of the first like really big fucking guys I remember ever seeing too. I remember when I went to 2012, 2011 to 2013. It was one of those years, 2012 or 13 nationals in Montreal. So that would have been 13, right?
Yeah.
I was there and he was like already a pro, and I don't know if he was competing or anything at that time, but he's still fucking humongous, you know?
Yeah.
I saw him there. I was like, what the fuck is this guy? Like tats on his fucking head. He's like 6 foot, like 320 pounds, you know? You're like, holy shit, you know?
Well, the craziest thing about Mike is, and you'll find this, Flex, when you get him on your podcast, but he's obviously terrifying looking, and he kind of leans into it with his TikToks with that like very absolute like opinion, right?
Okay.
Then when you talk to him, it's like we were talking about his favorite movies. He's like Talladega Nights and
Yeah, he's a
Step Brothers.
Talladega Nights.
and Step Brothers. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm expecting him to be like, Gladiator or something. And he's
Well,
like,
yeah, it was what did
American
Jose say?
Gangster.
He's like American History X. Yeah.
yeah. But
Wow.
he's very like jovial and like just seems like a fun guy to be around, which is not the impression he gives off, which is it was nice.
Mike's
to
a
see.
great dude.
He's Canadian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's from Toronto.
I'm looking forward to meeting him. I think we're trying to, as working with his, somebody who's like working in management. We're trying to get him on the podcast.
Yeah, no, I know his.
Did he-
Sorry, Justin, go ahead.
Oh, did he support a lot of your training theories?
Of course he did.
That's why you're like, I love this.
No, listen,
He agreed with everything.
more
You're-
people.
yeah.
Listen, more pros support my training theories than yours. Let's just get.
Well,
that
no,
straight.
I watch.
Let's
Mike's
make
stuff.
that
Listen,
perfectly
Mike-
clear right now.
Mike is very intentional with his training and does like to be optimal as possible.
Yes.
I watch what he puts out and what he says.
Yes.
Mm.
I agree with a lot of what Mike says for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, but we're not saying things very differently.
No.
Like
That's the problem is we all actually agree pretty much across the board.
the only thing me and you disagree on is
Rest.
volume and rest.
Yes. And
I
your
was
volume are just typically like these sub-maximal sets of 8.
Like how many working sets you do per back? Justin?
I don't want to
Work-
get into this again. Come on.
I'm just asking.
10, 8.
12 and 10, 8 to 12.
Yeah, I do 16. It's not that much more.
Yeah.
And that's not even really 16 because if you counted, like you guys only count failure sets. So if you're only counting failure sets, it's like 2 per exercise. I usually do 4 or 5 exercises.
Yeah, exactly.
Lex, you trained like a little higher volume, right? You were like a low volume, like Dorian Yates style guy.
I've tried a little bit of everything, Ian. I tried a little bit of
But
everything.
what's the common theme in your training? Like, isn't it more volume?
No, and this is the God's honest truth. I would train a little instinctual and something. For example, I'd go and do shoulder press, and it might be like four work-in sets or 3 work-in sets, building up to a top set, and then I might deload, and then I might go and do, since we're talking about shoulders, for example, I'll build up to like 5 plates, deload in the last one. And then I'll go and do maybe some side raises with between 20 and 30 reps.
Yeah, see, he trains.
I've always kind of mix it up. And I've trained, listen, at 19, 20 years old, I drove 4 or 5 hours to Birmingham to train with Dorian. Yeah. I've trained with Branch, Milos. I've done the giant sets. I've done the.
Yeah.
I've been very blessed in my heyday, sound like an old cunt now, to kind of pick up with a lot of different people and train with the best. And I can retire saying, there's no one style to get you there. So, Justin will say, this is my style. But again, it's probably been forged that way because he's
probably perfect for Justin.
And Ian has got a very unique style. I know Ian's fucking strong as fuck. He's got a certain, and also listen, if you're strong, you kind of will always tend to lean on that aspects of keeping that style, because if you do anything lighter and higher rep, it's not beneficial. So unless it's been brain fed into you. Now I've obviously have Neil has been in my corner for a number of years, but his training style has been implemented from years and years of him trial and error. So I've got my own version of that. Sorry,
guy. Does that sounds all familiar, right?
What are you writing down?
Huh? I'm just making some notes because it sounded familiar. I want to make sure that I wrote down that Flex said that
What?
everybody has their own style. I want to make sure that
Six.
Hey, we never said that everybody doesn't have their own style.
that's exactly what the fucking argument was. Ian was saying
No.
there's one perfect style.
No.
He wasn't.
Oh
he
my
wasn't
god.
saying.
Oh.
Guy,
It looks like a stressful conversation. It's
No,
like,
man. All we were saying is there's
It's-
tangible things. There's tangible things that you can optimize in training. That's all we were saying.
no, that's not where the main
Yes, it
argument was.
was.
Your argument repeatedly was powerlifting has one style, sprinting has one style. There is one optimal style.
No,
and I was
but
like,
what,
no, there
the thing,
isn't.
what the thing I said is a way of saying perfecting block starts per se. That there's not a bajillion styles.
Yes,
we're
there's
talking about.
optimal fucking form in certain
all I'm
points.
saying.
That's not what we were arguing about.
Okay, well that's what I meant. That's what we were arguing. Is that for certain aspects?
Don't you point that fucking pen at me?
That's you, Justin. You fucking know. That's
I
not what
know.
we're arguing. You fucking know.
Let's talk about Aretha Franklin, and they're trying to cancel her song.
What?
what fucking
Oh, I
song?
saw that on Lee Priest's page.
How wild is that?
Oh my! I got to show you guys this.
Because the song
Wow.
"Natural Woman" offends transgender.
Oh man, what is this
No.
world turning
Fucking
into?
kidding me?
Look at this, guys. This is insane.
Oh my god.
Transgender, like you're changing your gender now. Now you're
Look at-
upset. What?
This is the song "Natural Woman." It says.
How does that go by,
For those-
guy? How does it sound like?
Wait. For those listening on audio, Aretha Franklin's 1968 song "Natural Woman" perpetuates multiple harmful anti-trans stereotypes.
Oh,
There is no such thing as a natural woman. The song has helped inspire acts of harm against transgender women. Do you guys really think people are listening to this
Wow.
and then going, "I got to go beat up a trans woman"?
Oh
No.
my god, it's just some fucker
This
sitting
is the
in.
thing, man, and like the things like this is I
And
think
it's
that,
fun. There's no such thing as a natural woman.
Oh,
Well,
wait.
there's no such thing as a transgender in 1968. like, let's start there.
the
Okay.
thing with these
And I have
kind of
no
things-
issues.
The thing with these kind of things, it's like two people speaking for an entire group of people that
Yeah.
usually don't even agree with them. So
Yeah.
like every single trans person out there would be like, we don't care about this song. It's a great song. Who cares? But then like two people be like, this
Yes.
is offending all
Wait.
trans people. And they'll be like, who the fuck elected you to speak
And-
for all of us? This is
and-
like Black Lives Matter stuff or gay stuff or anything. It's like two people say like they're the spokesperson for everything. And then all of a sudden their word is exactly what that entire group wants. It's like, that's not the fucking truth.
Go ahead.
One bag egg will spoil a bunch.
I mean, like, have you seen the video that goes around like TikTok and shit with the guy dressed up like a super cliche Mexican, where he's wearing like the sombrero, the mustache, and he
No.
walks around a college campus and he asks all the kids, like, does like 21-year-old kids?
Yeah,
does it
yeah, I've
offend
seen
you?
that.
And they're all like, yeah, like this is cultural appropriation. Like this isn't your heritage. You know,
Wow.
like, you shouldn't dress like this. He goes into like Mexico and asks the people. They're like, oh, it's
I
awesome.
don't
We
give a
love your
fuck. That's
outfit."
right. That's
It's
right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
all
They
these
loved
white
it.
kids in college are speaking for the people that don't actually even fucking care. You know?
Can I make a point to this? That's actually a positive thing. So on the last podcast I did with I think it was with Mike, Jose, and Paul. We were talking about the NHL. I don't know if you guys have heard about the NHL guy that didn't want to wear the rainbow colored jersey.
Oh, okay.
So the NHL had an LGBTQ night, and everybody was supposed to wear like a rainbow colored jersey and like put a rainbow sticker on their fucking stick or something. So everybody did it except one guy,
Mm.
and he was like, "It's against my religion. I'm not doing it."
Okay.
And that was basically the end of it. So we talked about it on the podcast, and I said, "It's fucked up that you should be forced to do whatever you don't want to do, right? Whether it's against your religion or not, you shouldn't
Oh,
be
wait,
forced to do it."
I'll give you one rebuttal to this. I agree with that in the general sentiment of life. And like when you're talking about like say in Canada with like free speech laws and like, if we mislabel a transgender person, when you're talking about life, but when you're talking about the NHL, you're speaking about an organization that you work for.
Time
So,
out.
like, if-
We'll get back to the argument in a second. I just want to bring up the positive point first. Two gay guys commented on that podcast and said they 100% agreed. And they were like, we can't, if we want people to, basically, I think what one of them was saying was, if we want people to get on board with what we're doing, we shouldn't be forcing it down their
shoving
throat.
it down their
They,
throat.
they commented on your, proverbially, not actually shoving it down their throat.
Sorry. So, Ian, I still disagree like vehemently whether the NHL is because the
No,
sport,
I
the sports
do
are owned.
too.
The sports
I do
are owned.
too.
The teams are owned individually.
Sure.
So it's up to each team owner to dictate what that team has to do. It's not up to the NHL.
Yeah, no, I agree. But I'm saying, and I do agree with that point. Obviously, if that was me and my religion, I would do the same thing he did, But if it was, say, the team that was dictating this and or like a company, say you work for a company you work for fucking Hostile Supplements and he says this is dress code and you say dress code's against my religion, then you're like, well, then you can't work here. Sorry, bro. You know?
But wait a minute. At the same time, we have like, I don't know what the fucking law is, but like freedom of expression, freedom of religion.
Yeah.
So it would be the same thing as this is the same thing as the NHL saying, you know what? Tonight's Jewish night. Everybody's gonna wear a fucking yarmulke. And if you don't wear a yarmulke, you hate the fucking Jews.
Yeah.
If you had told me to show up to the Olympia wearing a rainbow shirt, I'd probably tell him to get fucked.
Yeah, like
I'd say this wasn't in my contract.
But I don't think Ian's saying that. I think
No.
I think he's saying that as a company, they have a right.
A
to
company,
ask.
wait, I'm saying a company would have more onus, which I'm not agreeing with. I think it's stupid either way.
But I don't. But
and if we're talking about general world laws over my personal free speech, because when you're working for someone, you don't have like freedom. It's you're working for them. You know?
No, but there is government laws that make make businesses kind of equal to everyone.
Yeah.
Just to clarify,
So
I also
if-
have no issues with the rainbow shirt in itself. I was just saying.
No, you do. It's out there now, bro.
Stop being a bitch.
Justin's a fucking homophobe. Fuck all you guys.
No, I think as a business, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to dictate what somebody else has to do when it comes to personal religion or anything like that.
Sure, but then we're blurring.
Wait, hold on. I don't know. I don't know.
We're blurring the lines now with what is dictated as. Yeah,
like Tim Hortons or Starbucks.
What about
whatever.
this? What about this
Like,
though? Let me
wait
ask
a
you
minute,
this
wait a
question.
minute.
No, this is important before you say this. What if, say, the general attire, your everyday attire for Tim Hortons was a rainbow suit?
No, that's different.
No,
That's a uniform. What I'm saying is if
But that's what I'm saying though. Yeah.
let's say Starbucks had Jewish Day.
Yeah.
They can't. The government would not allow it because they have to be.
No, of course. No, that's crazy.
But that's the same thing. This is a religion. They're treating it like a religion. They're like, you have to support it, and if you don't wear this jersey, you hate us.
Yeah, no, that's insanity.
I'm like,
but
no, it doesn't-
the connection I was trying to make for argument's sake is if you're deeming it as uniform, which and an NHL team has uniform, and the team says this is the uniform today, you have to wear the uniform. That's part of your contract that you wear the team uniform, and tonight this is the team uniform.
Yeah, but they're saying this team uniform is based around this belief, and that's not a team
that's
uniform.
the problem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's where the
belief.
crux
That's
becomes,
different.
which is right. Then you're right. Yeah.
Like, doesn't this kind of stuff strike you as odd? Like, after going through like so much that we've gone through in history, that they're saying you have to put this on your sticker, or you have to put the sticker on your hockey stick, or else that means you're part of the bad people.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what's happening right now?
That's that one player is receiving all this criticism because actually it's funny. After that happened, his jersey sold out because so many people support the fact.
So many homophobes out there.
No, it's not.
Isn't that crazy?
I'm not fucking homophobic. I don't want to be forced to do anything.
No, I respect it. Yeah,
Like,
no doubt.
Did you know this? I don't know if I'm going to say this is going to get cut out, but because I really didn't know this. Did you know there's no hate speech for white people?
What?
Did you know that?
You can't direct hate speech at a white person. It's not deemed hate speech if it's to a white person.
Is that fucking real?
I asked my buddy.
didn't know that.
There was an incident that happened. Remember the video I sent of the phone call I called the guy? I sent it to you?
Yeah.
So I called my buddy and I go, how is calling somebody a white racist bitch? Or like what I go, how is that not fucking hate speech? She goes, because you're white or she's white.
Yeah, I think the argument to make with this, which is insanity, is that like the white people are in the highest position of power, so like they can't be like looked down upon in that aspect.
How does this world go around? Blows my fucking mind.
No, the whites are better than everybody.
So every other fucking color, race, religion can have fucking hate, but white fucking.
You know, a lot of this is only in like Western.
Joe
West-
Biden.
West-
It's only Western world.
Joe
And this is
Biden.
also the thing, though. Like I'm saying, it's not even the consensus among the groups that people are pretending to speak for. You know?
That was my point
Yeah.
about the two guys that
The
were
two guys that
commenting on the podcast. They were like, no, we don't fucking agree with that either.
You can meet 100 gay guys that are like, we think this is insane.
You
But then
should have
one will be like,
asked them.
no way, you have to do it because or if not, you're a homophobe. And then that is what is now dictating for all of them. It's like that's not how it works. You know?
You should have asked those two guys if it's only gay if you're gay.
Yeah. Some socialist justice
There was
warrior.
that was such an opportunity. To
I'm
clear this
almost
thing up.
positive that every gay guy
Yeah.
you ask is going to agree with you.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
ask. Let me ask something. Hold
Okay,
on.
go ahead, Flex.
You've
No,
been
I'm,
fucking-
no, I'm
Go
gonna
for a
ask.
minute.
I'm gonna ask GPT if it's.
Oh, chat. You have that on your phone?
yeah,
what?
it's incredible. What was the
ChatGPT,
question
this
again?
is crazy shit.
What?
What was the question?
Is it only gay if you're gay?
Yeah.
Chat
I don't
GPT?
You've never heard
I'll
of
tell you about
ChatGPT?
it.
It's like this. It's like the newest, best AI chat platform. That's like scary.
Oh,
good, man.
stupid.
It's crazy
What was
shit.
it?
Is
Yeah,
it
that's
Like,
only-
this
crazy.
is like
crazy
take
yeah.
over the world,
Well,
AI, man.
Is it only
What was the
gay-
question again? I'm
is it
sorry.
o- Is it only gay if you're gay?
Is
But man, you can be like a university student and take like an entire. You could be like, write me a 15-page essay on why Christopher Columbus was a fucking whatever, and with these talking points, and you could write 5 words and it'll write you a 15-paragraph essay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And
Or
this,
you could,
ladies
like-
and gentlemen, is why all the kids are fucking.
Or you could copy and
stupid.
paste. You could copy and paste an entire like complex math question and be like, answer this question and show all your work in this format, and it'll be like done.
Oh.
Or you
I
could be
think
like,
I broke it, Ian.
or you could like just have a conversation with it, and be like, how are
Broke
you?
it.
And it converses like a human. It doesn't speak like a robot.
That's insanity. That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Yeah. Hey, Guy, can you call me later? We were supposed to FaceTime you earlier, and you didn't. I just remind my Ali just told me to message you.
We've been on here almost 3 hours. We should
Yeah,
go.
guys, I
know.
gotta drive to Toronto right now. I gotta get.
Why?
Wow.
I'm taking.
Let's
my-
end on one question. I want to do that. I'd love to have one more question. Sorry, Fuad, you would have been leave your fucking
No.
speech then.
No, I wasn't
Sorry,
gonna-
bro.
I was gonna.
Let's do it.
Why are you driving to Toronto at 10 o'clock at night?
Because my wife has a hair appointment in the morning, and I don't want her to go by herself because there was a snowstorm here.
Oh,
So I'm just gonna go with her. And
You're a
say no.
good guy, Fuad.
Take care of my wife,
You're
man.
a good
I
guy.
love her.
Yeah, I love it.
What are you
Hey,
shaking your head at? Guys, anytime I get a compliment, guy shakes his head in anger.
Because I guarantee he's
The,
going.
hair, the hairdresser's a guy.
There's
Wait.
something- There's something in Toronto or along the way that
that is
he
beneficial to him.
stop.
Okay,
So
okay,
he's
wait.
not,
Oh,
he's
fuck.
not that good of a man because I know there's a reason he's going. or
Okay, wait. Okay, guy, I love you. I really do. But listen, so
The hairdresser's a guy, isn't it?
no. No. I'm going to spy. I'm gonna go sit
Yeah,
there and
exactly.
watch.
You're going by
He's gonna
yourself.
be like
my
this.
ass.
He's like this. Is it only gay if it's gay?
Summer, what's your password? Summer, what's your password?
No, listen. So on the way home, I'm picking up a Ford Raptor.
Oh,
Oh!
But
totally for you.
No, but wait a minute, guy, you're not totally right because I was supposed to pick up the Raptor next week, and I just moved it because I knew I was going with my wife. So I'm still
Because you were just selfish and you wanted it sooner.
no. Listen, honest to God,
Actually, to his wife is like, hey, can you move your appointment to this day because this is when I'm getting my Raptor.
He probably said, babe, I'll make you a deal. I'll
Exactly.
pay for your hair appointment if you actually move it sooner. And I'll pay for the gas.
so we can go in one good.
I'm sure you're onto something there.
100%.
Can I ask you guys? A
Yeah.
question? I gotta ask you
Yeah.
something. How
By
is
the
it
way.
possible that I'm such a good person and you guys shit on me that make me look like a bad person? How's that
Yeah.
possible?
Because
Yeah.
it's
It's
so
called the
Listen.
truth. It's the
Listen.
truth, right?
The talent
If
we all
Mother-
possess.
If you,
Motherfuckers.
the real statement would have been like, "Yeah, I'm actually gonna
Wait,
go get
wait,
my Raptor,
wait,
and the wife's
wait.
getting her hair done."
No,
Wait,
because that's
Wait,
not true.
Justin, wait,
That is
Justin,
true.
wait. Stop. Everybody stop. Hold on. Everybody just stop talking.
What?
Everybody stop.
just got to over embellish.
Hold on.
Here,
Hold
you know?
on.
What?
You,
Yeah.
you motherfucker.
Yeah.
You come at me for the fucking TRX.
No, I got the
No,
V6.
no, no.
I got the V6. It's good on gas. Mine's good
No,
on gas.
this is the only way. It's just the new. No. You actually tried to get me to sell it. So much so
I
that you
got-
tell me you bought the Lightning and then canceled it. 'cause
That's
it
not true.
sucked. And
That's
now is it the new Raptor that just so happened to be a little faster than the TRX?
No.
Oh, shit.
This is
They're
what
a
I'm
twin
trying-
turbo V6, though, aren't they?
If you would stop fucking screaming, I could tell you it's the V6, which is the smaller engine. I just like the truck.
Oh.
It's a turbo V6, right?
So
Yeah.
is mine faster?
Yes, much faster. Listen, I never enjoyed having a fast truck. I'm like, if I want a fast
You
vehicle,
really don't like that, bro?
no, because I feel like if you get something fast, it should be a sports car. I just didn't get that.
100%.
I didn't get that rip out of it. That
Bro,
I
if
don't
you
really
got the
care
new
that my truck's
Raptor,
fast.
you would have never heard the end of it from me.
Oh, the Raptor R. Oh no,
Yeah, I would have.
No,
you would have
but-
never heard the end. I thought that's what you got.
no, because that would be stupid. Because I'm just back in the same place with the gas and all that.
That's why I
You
was.
have-
treating
you have
it.
a fast car.
That's what you got.
What's that?
You have a fast car,
No, I sold my Corvette. I don't have the Corvette anymore. I just have
so
the,
you have no fast cars right now.
no. I was riding my motorcycle all summer.
Oh,
So I
we
was
need to
like,
get a fast car now.
There's got to be something coming up.
I'm waiting for the Z06, the new one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, so but I swear the appointment with my wife was set, and then I lined up the truck.
Well,
Fuck
well,
you,
yeah,
guy.
you found a way to infiltrate.
I found a way to get what I wanted out of being nice.
That's what I
He knew though, Fuad. He knew.
He
Oh,
totally
Yeah, you got to get
totally.
He
How
knew.
the fuck did you know, guy?
very good investigating
like the
skills.
back of my hand.
No,
bro.
no, seriously.
I would have
how
just
did you-
let that.
Because I know you, dude. There's no way.
I know how you knew. You just didn't want me to get a compliment and let it slide. You're like, I gotta pick up where I gotta
No,
find
'cause
a way.
I'm like, first of all, I just know there's no way you go to a hair appointment for fun. I'm like, there's no way. There's
I have no.
way.
That's not true. That's not
Because
true.
it was heavily snowing.
No. There was. Listen, it's a snowstorm tonight. Listen,
It's fucking Canada. It fucking snows all the time.
two hair appointments ago, I went with her just so she wouldn't have to drive by herself, and I didn't get anything. We just literally went and I actually just slept in the car while she was getting her hair done, and then I just drove home with her.
You didn't stop at like a favorite place to eat.
Nope.
Did you get any
I don't.
sexual- did you get any sexual favors in return?
Nope.
I was gonna go there, but I
No,
know
that was strictly selfless. I swear to God.
How far is this drive before we give
It's
you
like
credit?
It's like 3.5 hours. I don't like you were by
Get her
yourself.
hair done?
Yeah.
Damn, there's no
You
one
do
local.
that,
Huh?
man.
You know how women are, man. When they find something they like, they're like, no, it's got to be that hairdresser.
How did
Most
she
of the time,
find
you
that?
gotta get her hair done. Shit, it's like 2-3 hours. Yeah.
How do you find a 3.5 hour away hairdresser?
They talk to their friends. They're like, oh,
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram and all that stuff.
I know
yeah.
somebody in Toronto who's really
It's a
good.
different world, bro.
Especially if you're like semi well known too. Like sometimes these hair girls will reach out and be like, "Hey, you want to come down here do your hair?"
That's
I'll
a
put my
hike
social
though to
media."
get your hair did.
Sorry, guy.
So that's a hike to get your hair did.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
girls getting their hair
Worth
done
it.
is like us, where they get their hair cut every like 2 weeks. You know,
It's worth it to them, man, when they fucking.
Yeah.
no, it's not like Fuad just gets in the shower and fucking gives her the old Bic. You know,
It's a quick
Yeah.
trimmer. No bic, just a trim.
No, he remember we had the debate. He
right,
thinks
with a
that, like,
shaver, not a
he
razor.
thinks that the little light hair is cool. I think it's weird.
What? The stubble?
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, I hate
No, I
the
like
bic.
it.
The bic is gross.
No, the Bic's
What
the
the
best.
fuck do I want a shiny fucking head for? It's
No,
dumb.
you got to I think you need a little darkness there.
I might actually get that
Yeah.
like that tattoo shit. So it looks like-
Pat, like
Guy,
Gary. Go
take
ahead.
your hat off.
No,
I want to. Is your head?
let's see it.
fucking-
Let's see it, guy. It's such a
Do
cute
you shave
ball.
every morning?
no,
Guy, are you coming to dinner
No.
again this Arnold with us like
I'm not
last year?
missing this.
Are you
I'm-
coming?
I'm coming too, guy.
Yeah, I'm running this fucking tab up this time, bro.
Fuad, I think you should just come to Turkey with us and get your hair fucking just right back. You know,
Me-
No, are you getting these? Yo, now, hey, I
Maybe
tore
I
my
can.
spine.
Maybe I
Now
can.
please go to
Oh.
Lower my hairline.
Dubai.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they reached out. They reached out to me too, Ian.
Yeah.
Are you going?
yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah,
Why don't they reach
Bro,
out?
you know what freaked me out?
but
They freaked me out too when they reached out to me and said, "Hey, we'd like to,
Guy.
offer our services and bring you to Turkey." And I'm instantaneously, I fucking run to the mirror and I was like, "What? What the fuck are these guys seeing? What the fuck is? Oh my god!"
like, what the
I
fuck can they
fucking-
see?
oh,
That's so
hold it.
bad. Yeah.
So you wait for
I'm holding on to my hair, bro.
to tell one of your best friends that you could have hooked them up with the fucking hair plugs.
Who?
Fucking Flex. He's a selfish fuck.
We didn't say we could hook you up.
Bro,
That's
You
the
said
whole
he
point.
reached out.
That's
So
the
he
whole
said they messaged him too,
Yeah, why did they message me?
because you're not cool like me and Flex. Or they thought,
what
or they
happens?
just looked at your head and they're like, "This is a lost cause. We can't."
I'll
do
tell
shit
you,
here."
guy.
Dude,
Can I,
he's too far gone. He's too far gone.
Like,
Guy,
you far gone for us, doctor.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. They know if those guys get their hair done, they're going to be good looking.
Yeah,
It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter for you.
yeah.
Bro, I'm smoking hot.
what would you rate yourself? Let's be honest. That's the thing. What would you rate
You're-
yourself?
you're-
realistically?
Now or 15 years ago?
Hey, yeah, rate yourself at your peak attractiveness and what you think you are now.
Oh man,
Oh.
I would say I would say a 7, but the accent's a
Wait,
10.
wait. We're gonna be here all night. Pull up,
Accent's a
pull up, pull up a 10-year-old version of all of us.
Okay.
10-year-old. Oh, like, 10 years ago.
Oh,
ago.
Fuad showed a photo of me earlier.
There's
Well,
not
I was
gonna be
only
any
like
10-year-old
22 10 years ago, so I wasn't like a man yet, you know.
No, you're still kind of hot, Ian. I bang you.
No, I look too juvenile to be hot to like the masses of women, you know.
Yeah, you need to have a little. You gotta
Yeah,
be a little
you're only hot to.
Oh, look at that
22.
face.
You
Woo! I'd fuck that.
Well, there's the mirror selfie. Look at the mirror selfie.
Oh, man. There he
Down
goes.
left,
Look at
left.
this. Look at this.
Up one. No, the mirror selfie, bro. There you go. Look at this guy.
No.
That was after the burns. Look at that. That's
Look
hard.
at here. He's got more hair.
Oh yeah.
Let's find him with the most hair.
Oh my God. Look at this one on the side.
Oh, that's us
I
two.
can't-
That's us two, guy.
Oh, there you go.
Us two at the bar. There we are. That's us two
There.
there. Baby face. Oh, my baby face. Look at that shit. Wow.
God, look at the size of your arm back then. What happened?
Fuck you, Ian.
What happened to me, too?
Damn.
Fucking wasted
No,
away.
you're still way bigger than Guy.
We're gonna have an alliance too, Ian, right?
Yeah, it's just everybody against Guy. That's
Wait,
all.
did you really type in young guy, Sister Nino? And that came up?
This is what came up. What do you want me to type in?
It's funny.
I guess. Yeah, you're right.
Baby guy, Sister Nino, baby face.
Let's see if we can find a young picture of Guy. Here's a good one.
Oh my God, look at his nice dark beard there in the middle one. Middle down row.
This one?
Yeah, look at his beard.
Holy fuck. You're so Italian in this photo.
That's Italian. right?
Wow, look at you, bro. Yeah, look at
For
you.
a second, I
Shit.
thought that was fucking Phil Viz, to be honest.
Yeah.
It does look like Phil, yeah.
Oh, wait, there's some hair. Look at there's a young Sister Nino.
Did you do? What year did you do Toronto Pro?
2013 or 14.
That's Toronto Pro stage, right? Yeah.
Look at that one. Look at that young one. Wow, look at one with.
Oh, look at this one. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Wait, hold
Wow.
on. Yeah, look at that one.
Oh, look at this stud. That's a good one.
Yeah, there you go.
Right
Or
here.
down there. Look at that.
Look at that. Yeah, oh yeah, steaming.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay.
Right there. I rate myself.
Yeah. What do you rate yourself there before we go?
Is he gonna have what's
Eight
yeah?
and
What's
a half.
up
I don't think I'm
Eight and
gonna
a
have
half.
anything on here, dude.
8.5.
8.5? There's no fucking way you're an 8.5.
8.5.
This
Damn,
this
guy,
is like a 6.5.
That's a 2008.
What do you think? What do you think, Ian? Justin?
What do I give him here?
Yeah,
I give him a
seven?
7.8.
I'll give him a 6-7.
If he
Yeah,
was a
he's
little,
like a
if he was
bougie
a little
fuck.
taller, he could be.
I
branching
say
into that.
7.3. Okay, let's see.
Flex.
Hmm?
What am I?
You're not gonna see.
What are you?
Look at this
Rate me.
pretty face.
3.5.
Whoa, look,
3.5.
3.5.
look at that picture of Brett. There you go.
Here.
When was that taken, Justin?
Like 2 years ago, probably.
Jesus, bro.
BMX. Is that you on the
God, look
BMX?
your
there?
face.
Yeah, that's
Top row?
me, the BMX right there. I took that picture actually.
Is
for a
that you?
magazine.
Wait.
No.
You used to fucking do BMX,
I
Justin?
took that photo. Yeah,
Look at there he is. There he is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is this
What bike did you ride? What bike was your...
Fit.
Oh, there you go.
Justin, is this your peak good looking here or here?
Oh, sorry, what was your bike, Justin?
It was a Fit bike coat, like Fit. Yeah, that's me on like the left hand side. I'm doing like the toothpick on the front peg.
Yeah, but 1 second. These are
That's
your...
me going into surgery like 7 years
Yeah,
ago.
man, you got like long hair and stuff, and now you have
I
clean.
look cute.
Which one would you pick? What's your favorite?
I think that on the right, I think I have more muscle and I'm a little more rugged. I don't know.
So
Look
this
at
is your
Smiles,
this is
very
your
cute.
best this is your best looking face.
So how old do I look there, you guys? I want Flex to answer.
On the
Third.
right?
In
On the right.
Which one, guys?
On the right.
This one.
The one that we're looking at? How old
Yeah.
you there?
Yeah.
Is this recent? It's like fucking no, right?
Yeah.
Is this fucking... You wearing the same fucking clothes?
That was yesterday. No, Fuad told me I look like I'm 38 because of my hairline.
Well, here you look 32 because you're like get your hat
Okay.
on.
I don't know. You gotta... Yeah.
I'll take 32.
I don't think you have a bad hairline. Let me see.
Look at his forehead.
He's just got a big
Bro.
forehead, bro.
Bro, that haircut is in style now. That's bussin', bro. That's bussin'.
That's bussin'.
Okay, well, I'm wrong then. That's fine. He's
Yeah,
like-
this is bussing.
How can I be wrong? It's a
Yeah,
fucking opinion.
busting, bro.
Fuck you guys. He looks older.
Hey, Fuad, what are you ranking yourselves at your peak and now?
Well, we haven't got Justin's rating yet.
Oh, sorry, Justin, you got to rate yourself.
I have to rate myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Justin,
think,
Yeah,
I'm,
it's not
very,
about us,
I
it's
think
about
I'm
you.
very cute there.
Justin hasn't been around that long to have that many old photos.
Yeah, well, look at me on the look at me
Yeah.
on the left. Look how rough I look there. I'm
I think-
shredded.
What do you think here?
That's
7.5?
something.
8? 7.5? 6?
I'm not gonna say, but I would say a 9 for sure.
You
have to
it's your
factor in
opinion.
Okay, but I'll say a
factor
9.
You have to factor
Yeah.
in my awesome body and my huge dick, so it's kind of tough.
Hey, what bike did you have again? Sorry, Justin.
A Fit. I think that's what I rode most of the
Fit.
time. So like S&M. I don't know if you're
Yeah.
familiar with S&M.
I had a GT Performer.
Is this the
Oh,
Ian?
yeah.
Fucking dyed hair is amazing.
Which Ian is your
Oh,
favorite?
bro,
favorite?
I remember that.
Hey, go
fucking
to the
look,
bench
Ian.
press video. Go to the bench press video. That's the youngest Ian there.
That's
But what's your favorite Ian?
Probably that like New York Pro aged Ian there.
This one?
Yeah, probably around there.
What about
Very-
that one with his jeans on?
Rugged, handsome.
With the jeans on. Cut
Oh
to the
yeah, look at
left,
that
down-
one. Look at the jeans, bottom
Yeah,
row.
jeans.
Where,
jeans,
where, where?
down.
Bottom
Keep
row.
going, keep going. Bottom
Oh.
row, yeah.
Oh
Boy.
my God.
Oh wow!
Bro!
That's a little too much
Teamy.
for me.
You look like Chuck Liddell there in the face.
I'm 19 there.
Ian,
No,
Ian,
20.
That's a
20.
9.8 if I ever seen one.
20.
Ian, you totally grew into your face, eh?
What do you mean?
Like your face, your features are all like stuck together, and then as you got older, they're like now you look like Daniel Craig.
Stuck together.
No, but like your
The
I feel
features are
very-
stuck together.
I still have very close together eyes, but yeah.
no, but see what I'm saying? Like, look, everything's so close
But
together.
that's like a very heavily edited face. Like you can tell it's airbrushed and shit. So it looks
Yeah, but what I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
they like,
but
like
your
push your eyebrows down.
your face grew into your features, is what I'm saying.
Mm.
sure, I can agree with that. And like my ears don't look quite as sticky outy as they used to as my head got bigger. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm
How
saying.
do you got them bitches pinned back?
Very sticky outy there.
It looks proportionate now. All right, so what are we gonna give Ian?
So this is
Oh,
This is like a 5.5.
oh yeah, that's bad.
This
Oh.
is like a 8.
Whoa, I got a 7.5. Ian gets an 8.
There you go.
which one are we talking about,
Just my
guys?
hairline, Justin. That's all.
I know I was gonna say it's the hairline, but if you turn around,
Yeah, well, this picture's from the front, so it doesn't matter.
okay, all right, fair
I'll
enough.
give you an 8.2 because that's what I give
Well,
myself.
look, it's just Ian's got like that, all-American boy, even though he's Canadian. He's got that all-American boy fucking look.
That is very rugged and stuff.
Yeah, but he loses 2 points for being Canadian.
I'm pretty young in that picture. Yeah, there's pretty young. That's 20. I would have been 25 there. That's this
There we
year.
go. Now we're talking.
Mm.
All right, let's see. I got an idea.
I got an idea too.
Flex Lewis
That's
model.
model.
Pull up your
God knows what can pull up. I got photos on a beach.
There you
I don't know
go.
where them are.
There you go.
There's nothing young. Oh my God.
If he's young in those ones.
Big your
dang.
fucking arms are.
Those
That is
pictures, hey, there he's young.
Me and Richie.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't think there's anything young.
Oh, I got videos of young
There's
Flex
one. There's one.
downstairs.
There's one.
No, look at the Olympia trophy top middle.
This one.
That's a younger one.
Yeah, but I'm looking for a model photo like this.
Yeah.
Like here, look at that. He's all serious.
Yeah.
No, he's all serious there.
Terrible. Look how shit my chest is.
Look at that.
The bodybuilder never dies, eh?
Never, bro.
Look
It
at
was
that.
worse when I was actually competing too.
Look at that serious face. Oh, there we go. We got him in a suit and
That's a
doing
handsome feller there.
doing the shocker.
Very dapper. Yeah.
Okay, what do you guys
Flex.
think?
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on.
Oh, look at that model face.
I'll be honest. I'm not usually into redheads. But I'm gonna
Look
give
at
you
that. There's a
7.5.
casual.
There
Look at
you
this-
go.
The
Ooh,
casual.
Hold on.
No, this one in the middle takes the cake. Have you guys seen this interview?
Oh, it's so awesome.
Oh
dude.
yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
I showed
yeah.
That
that
is
to
the
Jasmine
funniest
the other day.
fucking thing of all time, right there.
Her biting her
Ian,
lip.
The lip.
I get that tagged in at least once a month, bro. That's like 15
you
years
remember
old.
this? Was it
Hold
William?
on. Go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
God damn it.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there you go. Too
Am
young
I
and-
wearing fucking? Oh, I remember that night, guy. Shamu.
Yes.
But seriously, Flex, did you get the fuck me vibes from that reporter?
That was what's his name's
can't
girlfriend
remember.
at the time. That was Lee Thompson.
Yes, you're right.
Girlfriend.
No, I didn't
Well,
because I was
she
Lee
was-
Thompson's.
That's
Yeah.
Lee Thompson's girlfriend.
It was
At the
at the
time.
time. Yeah.
Huh.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Shady.
remember that. Look at it. Look at
He
this.
is like, oh,
Look at this one.
what are we looking at?
That's
Hey, guy.
Yeah.
That's gotta
that-
that's gotta be motivating, eh?
Yes, yeah. You know what? You know these weeder photos back in the day? I'd love to get into the archives and just see. 'Cause you remember, these are like the ones and twos that they just put out here or there.
Yeah.
I'd just
yeah.
love to get into them archives. And I
that-
had the
Thousands.
Was that Chris Lund? That took those
I
photos?
can't remember because that was a photo shoot that was probably one of the best shoots I've ever done in my life. And,
Yeah, you
and
had all-
that's
all
a big
the-
thing because
All the Weeder athletes.
there were
and
so
Olympians
many
in there.
different, there was so many different photographers. They rented out Gold's Gym and Flamingo, which was the craziest gym, the best gym here in Vegas until it, obviously shut down. But they locked that gym down the day after the Olympia, and everybody came over. That was a Weeder athlete or invite only, and they had Chris Lund, Pavel,
Pavel,
loads of different photographers.
Pavel was my favorite photographer I ever
He was
worked with.
good. Yeah.
He used to take like 20 minutes to set up the lights, but once they were set up, he would take one or two photos and they were fucking
Yeah.
perfect.
Every time.
Remember
we go to
them
photo
days?
shoot, we talk about that.
Remember them days
Do I?
when photo shoots were
Yeah, you mentioned
incredible.
that every time.
Dude, honestly, his photos were so fucking nice. It's
He
like,
was really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
Ian, did you ever have a chance to shoot with anybody like Chris or Pavel or Per or I think you would shoot if you had the ability to and get in front of these guys now,
Yeah.
bro. You
Funny,
because
those
of your
guys,
graininess.
I did one.
you guys can all suck it.
Oh my lord!
Oh my God!
So look at the
Literally,
bottom. Look at
was.
below it. Look at below it.
Look at
That.
that.
Yeah.
Bow. Fuck
Holy
you guys.
fucking
Wow.
shit.
Dude,
Fuad, you have a lot of fucking ammunition here we could use against you, bro. You know.
dude,
Oh my
I
you
God,
are
it's
such
just-
you are
I look
such
back
a
to that
type.
one.
Look
No,
at
this
that.
is-
I
So
look
go back
great.
to that last one.
Which one's that?
The one before it that we were looking at. Where was it?
This one or this one?
No, the one,
That's
the
a
middle
good
one
photo.
there. Down
One
one.
of
That
that
one.
crazy.
Yeah.
You literally
tan
look like
goatee.
Arab Dorian Hamilton.
Holy shit,
Wait,
Fuad!
no, Flex. He looks like Mark Alvisi.
Yeah, he kind of
Oh,
does.
wow.
Look like Mark Alvisi. No, that
Yeah,
middle one
love
there.
it.
That
Look
middle
at
one
that.
there is Mark.
That's my
Alvisi.
second. That's my second year bodybuilding.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was.
Look
I
at
was-
that photo with your glasses on. That most muscular to the side. That's a fucking crazy shot, bro.
Oh, that's
Look at that fucking
that's-
bro.
that's more. It's morphed. It's morphed.
That's editing. Yeah.
It's
Is
not-
it
it's not-
morphed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was.
Don't say
I,
that shit, bro.
I was peak. This is the real
It's
one.
incredible.
This is the real one. This is off.
So you're
season. Guest posing.
Yeah, but it's not the same
That's-
photo.
that's
You
pretty
gotta
overwhelming.
have the photo.
No, but it's the same appearance.
Justin.
What did he say? A little cunt.
That one was a
Look at
little.
the size of you there. Go down one. That. Look at that.
Holy shit, that off season one. Is that real too?
This is real. Yeah.
You look fucking huge there.
That's big.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that photo where Dorian Yates
Look
took
at-
of that guy
that-
backstage.
That's when that was the day I started. I took this
Oh
photo.
my God, you look like a gang member.
I mean,
This
you
is-
still look pretty fucking good though.
This is
Mhm.
the very first day I decided to be a bodybuilder. It was May 21st, 2000.
That's solid
Why
genetic.
you decided to be
you
a
look good
bodybuilder?
there for a kid, you know.
This was the day after the Toronto Pro. I got to meet Mike Matarazzo, and I saw
R.I.P.
Dexter Jackson and Marcus Rule compete, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking compete. And this was the
Yeah.
next day after getting drunk. I took this photo.
You were already training a little then, just not seriously, right?
I was doing like circuit workouts and shit just to
Yeah.
like get in shape. But yeah.
Crazy.
All right, guys, we've been on for like 3 hours now.
Yeah.
Flex. Are you
What? Huh?
Yes.
you still here?
Yeah, sorry, I was messaging my wife. My wife said, "Hey, you still
Where
doing the
the fuck are
podcast?
you?
It's been
Yeah.
over
Where the
3
fuck are
hours."
you?
And I said, I'm having a fucking blast here.
Well, we'd like to have you back more often, man. You should come back whenever you want. Seriously, we won't talk
Ja-
about bad things as much. We'll talk about more serious stuff.
Oh, I thought you were fucking busting my balls. So that check and the number that you sent Ian, as long as that keeps on coming in,
Yeah.
I am here.
All right, perfect. Boys,
That's the Arab money right there.
okay. Next week,
Fuad,
yes.
can I just say before we jump off,
Yeah, of course.
and with all the guys here. Thank you very much for the podcast. I know you said it was very deep, and yes, it may have been parts that were deep, but let's be honest. You control the narrative on your podcast, and you can take it in any different direction. And also, when you're speaking, there's also going to be objective views and people kind of saying, well, yeah, I agree or not agree. It was just you and I, no distractions. And I think, and I know the fans got to see the other side of Fuad. And I appreciate the vulnerability, the stories. And you talked very open, honest. And I think the fans got to see, as I said, that side that many don't. So from me to you, bro, I appreciate it, and I'm very grateful. Even though they fucking demonetized my video for whatever reason.
No, they didn't.
Yes, it's
Why?
okay, bro.
We didn't talk about anything bad.
Everybody's getting soft these days. But listen, it's not about that. I don't do that podcast for money. I truly enjoy
Racial
doing what I do.
discrimination, Fuad.
I feel like that guy's an Arab.
I don't know what we spoke about.
He must be bad.
Yeah, it was like the word Fuad.
Yeah,
Take it off.
Take it off. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, but and also I think Guy Sistanino was in the hashtag, so that curse now has come over to my fucking channel. Thank you very much.
All right, guys.
Okay, boys, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much, everybody.
All right.
This was fun.
Justin, Guy, Ian,
Bye,
finally
guys.
get a connect, bro.
Yeah, see you
Fuad.
guys. Good talking to
Bye,
you.
bye.
Bye, boys.